Episode number 21, baby. We're here from Live, Laugh, Love Studios. My potheads, my coffee drinkers. We have Ramsey Baker in the house. Woo! Wow. Eventful week, boys. How's it been going?
Oh, alhamdulillah. Phenomenal. Off 64 ounces of coffee right now in this very second.
And by eventful week for myself, I mean,
oh yeah, your team
going on shitty dates and doing open mics. So not really eventful.
No,
at
you're
all.
doing what you should. Doing what you should.
The New York City dream, right?
Yes, of course. Smoking cigarettes, right?
Yeah, of course.
Actually,
I don't. When I'm in the city, I don't smoke that many cigarettes. I like enjoying them when I'm home.
Okay, understandable.
I got some nature.
You're already
out
busy.
here on the island.
Oh yeah, true. You got Central Park
across from a parking lot.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm just
Shoot
like,
up
oh
in the
man,
lot.
I love smoking cigarettes in my backyard.
Is that what you've been doing this week as well?
Cigarettes hit better outside of a Suffolk County dive bar. Let me tell you.
Absolutely. Fucking nice patch hog. I forgot the fucking place, but
Speedway.
I got dumped on Monday, so I'm right.
Welcome.
I'm right with you. Just really fucking.
No, it's okay. You're welcome.
We're doing better
Sovereign
than
state.
we were last time I was here.
Pretty much, like
you have a job now.
I don't.
I have a wallet, and then you still are a nomad.
No, Travis paid off his debts. He's good.
I did
you
pay.
kidding?
Yeah, I sold my car for $480 and a Starbucks coffee. That was part of the deal.
Was that the one in the first episode?
No, that was the second car. I've had two cars since that episode.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight gas. That car was really good. I just didn't have the money for the repairs, and I
Travis,
needed to pay my.
That
Chase
car was
credit.
not really good.
No.
That car belongs in a junkyard.
I know. I spent about
the interior was held together by duct tape.
Yeah, I went on 2 dates in that car.
You brought dates in that car?
Yup. Both times.
Did they ever compliment it?
No, but they didn't say anything negative. They held it all up in here.
That's good.
Yeah,
I got shit on for having a 2020 Civic, and this guy
this
guy's riding around in a fucking.
Wait, you got shit on for having a 20? What type of broad are you dating here?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, where was she from?
I don't know what the fuck is like.
You gotta put these chicks in their place.
Dude, I've been getting eaten
bring
a
up the
lot.
price. Be like, you got 25 grand?
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
25 grand?
Yeah. Do they know?
You
that
buy
riding around
yourself
with
a
no
Civic.
insurance?
This is a sport. This is
fully paid for, by the way.
That's a flex.
Yeah.
This is a financial
in
podcast.
this fucking economy, have you seen the fucking price of eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, $3.99.
Complaining
You
about
get them expired. You get the quick hookup.
Yeah.
You know about that? Or the pantry, of course. Shout out Pronto Bayshore Pine Air Drive.
Yeah, just before this podcast, I was texting this shorty, and I guess I didn't respond quick enough. I think I got blocked.
Sick.
I hope I didn't, but we'll keep you updated.
Maybe she's on the L train.
If that doesn't get delivered within the next hour, I got blocked.
Yeah, pass her. What?
What?
Huh?
I'll give you her number. Yeah, you can text her.
I hope she doesn't curve me like Anthony Jr.
Text her, see if it gets delivered.
Yeah, from my text now number though. No, I would have to do iMessage her.
I text her from the pot of hot coffee number.
Oh yeah, duh. We barely get any calls. Why do we get no calls?
Yeah, we have. Oh, I haven't plugged the number. I should.
Oh shit! I wanted to do it.
It's on our Instagram, but no one really goes to our Instagram.
Not enough. They should. We gotta advertise to Kuala Lumpur. Bali.
Let's see.
Places like that.
516-202-1889.
That's a good number.
Call us up. Leave a message. Shoot us a text if you want.
Use us for 7-Eleven
I'm paying
rewards.
for this line for nothing. Well, no, I paid for it to get Hinge, but my regular number is banned permanently.
I had a feeling. I feel like you're banned on a lot of.
No, that's the only one. That's the only one. I'm a good boy. I follow the rules. I play within. You see, some blue-haired bitch saw my profile and was just like, "This guy's getting too many matches."
Yeah, I was sick and tired of.
Top pick.
No, I am. I've got. I've matched.
Rose?
Listen, I've got some. As a man, I have gotten a rose before. It is a bit weird.
It is awesome.
It's you don't fuck with getting the rose. It's flattering.
I love it.
It's flattering.
I said
but
it's awesome.
It's never the chick you want the rose from.
No.
Unless when it is.
No, I got one rose, and I think it was like a transgender.
Yeah, I wake up to those a lot. Trans goddess.
I got a rose from a chick with a breathing tube in a wheelchair one time.
Fuck yeah.
She's a local. She's a local. That's a plus.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You can meet her at the elevator. It's fine. It's right in your backyard.
I didn't. That was the most scarring match. One time I was I got one like that on Tinder one time when I was doing the swipe right on everything.
Yeah.
And like I just looked, I was like, fuck, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I think I got her too.
yeah, and then you feel
Years
bad
ago.
about unmatching really quick.
Yeah, everyone has like a run in their life where they just machine gun on Tinder. For
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, like an
Well,
hour
that's when
ago.
Tinder first came out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still do this shit today. What do you-
Tinder's all bots now. I can't be wasting my time
You
with
want to
that.
see my one Tinder match?
Yeah,
She liked me. I paid for a week of Tinder Gold.
waste of
Yeah.
money. Wasted
I
your
sold
money.
my car.
I've spent money on Tinder. I spent money on all except Bumble.
It wasn't
Fuck
a waste
Bumble.
in England.
that-
Bumble's
that
not
was
worth it.
terrible.
I don't want some chick that's gonna leave me and be lesbian in
Well,
6
also,
months.
nobody ever.
That's accurate.
It's a stepping stone to being a lesbian.
It's true. It's true.
First they download Bumble, then they're
Yeah.
munching box a day later.
Yeah, it makes sense. This is she liked me. 41.
I feel like that's kind of your wheelhouse.
Yo, I feel
It
like
is,
I
I'm
feel like
telling
mad
you.
chicks are lying about their age on Hinge in the city.
Yeah, she's like
Absolutely.
52.
Yeah, I went on a date with some chick and she's had mad wrinkles. I was like, "You're not 28." You're
You
like-
sure she's not stressed?
I was like, dude.
It's all the smog.
Dude, yeah, dating in New York City ages you like you're holding office. Like
Exactly,
you're
yeah.
holding office for president. You age 15 years in 4
All
years.
the pollution just goes right into your skin.
Well,
Ugh.
It's allergies.
yeah.
It's all that loud pack you be smoking.
Oh yeah,
son.
I smoked 2018 weed before this episode, so we are in another realm. I
You
found
smoked
it.
that. You smoked that blue dream.
I hope it was.
Yo, I got that blue dream. I got that blue
I
dream.
found it in a Winnie the Pooh box that was for jewelry that I put weed in 2018, and I found it while cleaning my room today.
Nice.
Yeah, it still
What'd you
works.
smoke it out of?
Bowl.
A bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You
Resin crazy.
You ever smoke a bowl with an African American
Of course.
and they don't know how to do it? You ever have to teach
Not
one
yet.
before?
I've not
Okay.
smoked with 9-year-olds. No.
No. There's in the hood in Philly. Sometimes,
no,
occasionally
no.
there'd be some hood dudes that
First
that
time.
did not know how to smoke anything out of glass. You'd hand them it. They'd be
Locked
like,
up
"Yo,
at
what is
16,
this?
come on."
What is this white boy magic you're handing me?" Like, I watched the dude hit a bowl out of the carb before like hold it sideways,
That's funny.
which is wild.
I love that.
What would happen? I don't know.
You can hit it. It's just insanely
Yeah,
hot.
so
You're just
weird.
like how do you
worst
not
thing.
Must be
burn?
used to
How do you
something
not
else.
burn your mouth? You're
Yeah.
like you're lighting it and then go.
One time I burned my lips and I had a hole there for like a month because Jason had one of those vapes that you heat up at the end and it looks like you're fucking doing drugs. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just disgusting. And I fucking hit it on the opposite end at work, by the way.
Burned your shit.
Yeah, and I had a hole here for like a month. I thought it was never gonna
One
go
time,
away.
one time I got you know those kids that like dabs too much, like
Yeah.
weed
Yeah.
addicts that like they're like dab zombies.
Shout out Greg.
In Albany, we had the dab man.
Oh!
You just go to his room with $2 and he'd give you a dab.
Oh, exactly, like those type of dudes.
Whoa.
So there was this
Not bad, better than Tylenol PM.
there was this dude that went to hardcore shows, and he was my bad. I was just checking to see if the
Oh,
camera's
please
still
do
going.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
have my
always
glasses
gotta
on.
periodically check.
Yeah.
We've had a run of some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we
I think
outsourced
Ramsey's
Pat
a
to
supporter
India.
of the show.
Yeah, I've fallen off lately.
You're probably not the only subscriber named Ramsey because we're big in India.
That's
Yeah,
true.
We're really big in India.
Thank God.
They get mad all the time about me wearing shoes. They say I put it on the
Oh,
table.
I did see
They
that.
say I put it
was
on the
like,
table.
It's a
You might
flex.
as well.
But is this near the table? I don't think so.
No.
Personally, I'm just trying to flex the Air Maxes on them.
They are nice.
but I also think they have other motives. I feel like Indians are, they're a little free.
They should be wearing shoes. It's fucking.
They want you to
It's
have the,
dirty
they want you to have
everywhere
the
in their
dirts out.
country. Yeah.
They want to
If-
see you wiggle them pigs.
If I was in, the only way you'd see me in India if I was living like the fucking Bubble Boy in Seinfeld, just a hermetic chamber.
Is this you coming out?
You
of
got to
Steve
you got to feed.
Pakistan?
You got to
yeah, I was
feed.
gonna say. Wait a second.
Yeah. This is a
Pakistan?
Muslim. This is a Muslim podcast.
Oh yeah, you're right. This
Pakistan
is, you're
versus the
right.
world.
That's true. That's true. Fuck.
Yeah, this
Fuck
is
seats.
we're a fan of Abrahamic religions around here.
True.
The big three, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh, Christianity,
Druze,
Judaism, and Muslim and Islam. Those are our.
That's true.
Those are what we ride for. Anything outside that though, we ain't fucking with you.
Fucked, Yeah.
Get
and
fucked.
it's just a philosophy.
It's not one, not two, not three.
Speaking of that, this is the first episode I'm wearing white socks. The first and only,
Wow.
probably. Yeah.
What?
So-
What? You're not a White
Are
Sox
they-
guy?
Are they
No.
clean White Sox?
No, I mean yes, technically, but look at the
Yeah.
bottom. I haven't worn these shit in like 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm a White Sox guy all day.
Yeah, I'm a Cubs.
Except now that I work a white collar job and I have to wear dress socks and
Yeah.
They're nice,
be
right?
a real
Be a real man.
no
Real-
I
you want
no, I'm
any? I
less
have
of a
so
man.
many new
I'm-
ones.
What? Dress socks.
Countless, endless.
Yeah,
new
just
ones.
give me them.
Like,
All right.
like one of them.
I'll take 'em.
Real boys.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
tucked
take
into the drawer that I can't get out for 10 years.
Dude, I realized I was a real piece of shit the other night, Monday, because I was at you ever do Black Cat open mic in
No.
the city?
I
Black
love
Cat LES.
Me?
It's like a coffee shop
I did like,
downtown.
It's run by the
I've only
Serbs.
done like 3 open mics.
Okay,
And they all went poorly.
if you
So
ever
far.
hit that mic,
I did a show. It went
hit
well.
that mic with me.
I agree.
But I felt like a real piece of shit because it was a coffee shop and I was just ripping Heinekens.
Oh,
I was the only one
okay,
drinking
okay,
beers in there.
okay.
I looked around. I was like, no, I guess I'm the only one.
Mm-mm. No, the people that
Whatever.
are assholes are the ones that sit by the bathroom. Fuck them. They're the
It was
real
empty.
problem.
There was no one there.
Oh shit! All right.
But there was, you know how it's supposed to be like 4 groups?
Yeah.
There's only like 2 groups.
It was
So
low.
Yeah.
Well, the weather was crazy, wasn't it?
Not Monday.
No.
Today and yesterday.
No, Monday
was
was really nice.
No, I meant
Monday
that's
was
what I
pretty
meant.
nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy nice. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. West
So no
Coast,
one's gonna do an
East
open
Coast.
mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or nobody's want to go to one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just
Shit.
gonna, flaunt themselves in their Ed Hardy
Shit,
around
man,
Soho.
you right. You right.
You know, I study
Man,
my
you
city.
right.
And, now that I'm a train guy, you know, now that all the money that
Bro, I gotta bring this up. I was riding the was it okay? So
New Jersey
at-
Transit.
No, not the. This was Long Island Railroad all day. Babylon line.
Okay.
Gotta represent. Taking the train home on Tuesday night after a meeting. I had a meeting. No,
what was that?
not a date. It was like an actual
fuck.
a work meeting.
Understandable. I know what it was about.
No, professional society for some engineering bullshit. Whatever. We're doing our thing. I get on the train thinking I'm gonna have a nice quiet train ride home. It's an off-peak train. Who the fuck's everyone who's riding it's already tired or whatever. Things are going well. Jamaica. 3 Italians. 3 visible Italians in
Coming
Yankee.
from the Yankee game. Yup.
You wouldn't know. You
Called.
3 in Yankees gear.
Let's just go to Babylon.
I don't know where.
Let's go to Massapequa.
I'm thinking they're going to Massapequa, but they get on and they're being loud and obnoxious. I'm like, fuck, what? And I hear one of them just counting, like 1, 2, 8, 16. Yeah, I don't know why he's counting in sets of 8 either, which is weird. That's what he was doing, and it was they were having a push-up contest on the LIRR. It's like and then like one of them got.
Clean
I was like,
hands,
what the
man.
fuck? And then another one. All 3 of them. The last guy, the oldest one, who's the boss of town, he picked his shirt up like the Situation, showed off his fucking his abs and his pecs. He's like, "You think I'm fucking losing?"
That's that gluten abs.
So
Yeah.
incredibly fucking Italian.
They put money on it too. I left the train car. I was like, "This is it. I'm not sitting here for this."
That's
weird.
That's like when some guy was jerking off, staring at me on the train.
I probably would have
Pretty
rathered
like-
that, dude.
No, you wouldn't.
That would have
Like,
been.
ah,
That
it's
would
New
have.
York. What
Yeah,
are you gonna do?
like
this was
it
in
sounds like
Lindenhurst. He
it
got
sounds
off
like
at
I
the same
made.
stop, literally.
It sounds like I made up Italians doing a push-up
Like a gay
contest on the.
Italian wet dream.
Just yeah, exactly. Like no,
No, they're just. That's
yeah.
just how they are.
Yeah, that's just they're just not real people.
For all the Indian listeners back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Italians are an invasive species. They move they move places and they expect you to assimilate to them. They're like, this isn't like Brooklyn, so I'm gonna make it like Brooklyn, you know?
Shout out Carlo Angelotti. Am I
No, it's
right?
funny. I was on the Long Island Reddit and there was a bunch of
I had to leave that.
there was a thread complaining in Hicksville, and it was written by an Indian guy complaining about Indians in Hicksville.
Oh, of course.
He's like, there are too many people here now.
Yeah, classic.
A self
He's like, he's like, when I moved here, there were not that many,
Yeah.
there were just some.
Yeah.
I was the cool
Now
one
they,
back then.
now they act like this is the old country.
Yeah.
This is not. You have to clean up after yourself. You cannot drive like a maniac. There are rules. You have to follow them.
So
That's fucking
common.
sick.
And
Let's just,
to be fair, if you've driven through Hicksville recently,
yeah, they're really
you'd
turning
agree.
up.
You'd agree.
They're turning
No,
up.
yeah. What about the
they're
Georgians?
turning
What
every
about the
house into a
Georgians?
micro mansion. They're just adding columns,
Yeah.
columns and driveways.
It's nice.
Selling street
they got to
food
make
with
room
fucking
for all
mansions
18 family
everywhere.
members that are moving in. Yeah.
I need an Indian wife. Maybe I should go that route.
You want to arrange, dude? An Indian father would not approve of you, Travis. That'd be a failure.
Well, it depends. Is it
He is
a
a
Muslim Indian
failure.
or a
He is
Hindu
a
Indian
no-
or a Sikh Indian?
He has a
Has
nothing,
no job.
no job, no
All he
prosperity,
has is broken cars.
no doctor, no.
This motherfucker and his I'm getting African.
Yeah.
This motherfucker and his
There we
broken car.
An African still wouldn't fuck with him. They'd be like,
Nah.
he
maybe
a
a
street
Moroccan.
business sell nothing.
Algeria.
You want to tell me he got a street corner and he sell nothing? Where are the fake Rolex?
Yeah.
Where are the grinders?
Yeah.
Where are the Rick and Morty bunks?
You see, I had to hustle. He not hustle hard enough.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, Travis, you should start. You should start selling tour bus tickets in the city. That seems like a good.
No,
job for you.
I have Top View. I have a Haitian guy's contact.
Why
on my
don't
phone.
Why don't
He
you
told me to
bark
do
for
it.
comedy clubs? You could also do that. Sell the comedy club tickets.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to be a comedian to do
No.
that. Oh, then yeah, I'll do that any day.
Take you.
I'll do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Monday
they'll
night.
literally
Tuesday-
take
what?
anyone.
I'll
Yeah.
do that. How much do you get paid base?
Probably.
I think you don't get paid very
Maybe
much.
they'll give you time.
No, that's fine. As long as it covers
No,
the
I
train
think some of the
ticket.
places give you like minimum wage, pretty much.
That's fine. As long as they pay me more than $30.
Yeah, those African dudes in Times Square for the stands.
Yeah, no, I would do that. I
And they're
would do
holding up
that.
Comedy Central sign.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a classic comedy show.
They have that.
Comedy
yeah.
tickets.
Has Comedy Central been relevant in the past 10 years?
Yeah,
So,
I
like-
don't, is it even in like a network still?
Yeah, it still is.
No, Broadway Comedy Club does that too. They have the people out there, and it's like, dude.
Oh,
there's
Broadway.
no one
Oh,
Broadway
LOL is another one.
Everyone's
Yeah.
always like, "Yo, you gotta do the Broadway Comedy Club industry room," and then I'm like, "Do I?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "What? Am I gonna perform for like a bunch of a bringer crowd, and then
Yeah.
3 Swedish tourists that got fooled into coming?"
Yeah, exactly.
Who thought somebody from Comedy Central was gonna be there?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get notes from a guy who
Meanwhile,
like,
it's a Charlie Bucket. Fucking,
yeah. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get notes from a guy who headlines Charlie Bucket shows and be like, "Hey man, you know, that joke about jerking off was a bit too blue. You know, you lost the Swedish tourist on that one."
I think you got what it takes, but you need more props.
Yeah. You know, you're not really selling your stuff.
You know who sells the tickets nice though? It's Studs.
Studs.
Studs always sell
Lesbians?
those tickets
Yeah.
good. I'm telling you.
They work hard.
You like to laugh? I know you like to laugh.
Oh, bro.
That just reminds me of the Brittany Griner video when they were all doing the slow motion
Bro,
walk to
bro,
free
when
Brittany Griner.
when they formed the chakra, they formed like the stud Voltron to free Britney. Yo, I think about that video like every once in a while. I'm just like, I wonder how did they collect all these studs into one room?
They have to have a
Drewski
Facebook
did
group
it.
Yo,
somewhere.
Brittany Griner's got a deeper voice than all of us.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yo, what
Shout
up?
out to her, man.
No, it's hilarious. I think about how Anthony Davis was dating Brittany Griner in college. I don't know what some like
For, like, a
weird
brief.
Maybe
Nike
she was
assembled
bad when she
relationship
was
that
nice.
was,
Yeah.
but like they're like, yo, AD, like you got a unibrow and stuff, and like I'm sure you're fucking these sorority chicks, but like you gotta fuck this 6'10"
Instead.
lesbian for us real quick.
Oh.
But I've heard there are some lesbians that will throw it back on a dick every once in a
That's
while.
what I'm talking
That
about,
get real
studs.
wild because they have no strings attached. Like like they're like, hey, I just need some dick right now.
If you laugh at this comedy
It's
show, I'll
been
let
a
you fuck
minute.
me.
yeah. You pull down their camo pants.
No, stop. I'm dressed like a stud.
You take their
Look, I'm
you
just like
you take their Mitchell and Ness hat off. You
Yeah,
whip
yeah,
that to the
exactly.
side.
And a wife beater.
Yeah. And their sports bra.
Yeah. No, bro, why you being mad gay with me?
No, for real, you making.
I just need me a young ma.
Yeah,
Young
exactly.
MA.
Yeah, you start fucking her right. She starts hitting a freestyle.
She's good. man.
Yeah. You know I'm about to.
Her
Get
song about
fucked right
nicotine
now.
is very good.
Boy, going hard in it, up in my guts in it.
Yeah.
Be like, please stop. Shut
ain't-
the fuck up.
I ain't fucking with a bitch unless she eat my pussy.
That's the one time I wouldn't feel bad about hitting a chick during sex.
It's like, what, you bitch? I gotta stop.
No, she's not even asking for it. She's like, I didn't even ask for you to hit me. Be like, I know, I just wanted you to shut the fuck up.
Just fucking need you to stop freestyling.
Yeah. This isn't a street corner,
I
young
need you to
buck.
stop taking a knee for Brittany Griner.
Have you seen the Indian stud video? Classic.
This is no.
I didn't know that
You've
exists.
definitely seen it. You've
I've never seen an
definitely
Indian
it.
stud. Ghost,
Yeah.
what's good? You're hyped Ramsey's here?
Because we're talking about studs.
Just
I know he
every
got a
time
weak
it
spot.
ends up in me getting yeah. The stud's got him going.
Yeah, exactly.
He just loves a good stud.
Yeah.
You love lesbians, right?
I'll give off stud vibes.
I got the stud uniform. I got the H&M rose
How's
sweater,
the open
shorts
mic
underneath.
circuit been on the island? I haven't really been hitting it too hard.
I haven't been. I had a little manic episode and then just dipped out for a little while.
Oh, fair enough.
Haven't been around. I've just been
Human.
doing shows and like trying to honestly avoid open mics as much as possible.
No, you got it. You got that's the point of comedy.
Yeah.
Even
What if you do it in like
this was word of advice I've
in
gotten
Second
from guys
Life, in like
from guys who
VR world?
get booked on real shows and stuff, and
Yeah.
like they're always like, yeah, you never stop doing open mics. That's the lie comedians tell is that they stop doing open mics. No. They just go to them and hate and be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. It's
Right.
anytime
This
I've
is bad.
gone, I hate my life. So.
That's the point of it.
Yeah. It's I got to get back into them though.
That's the point of comedy, right? Is to do it and be like, I hate my life. Yeah, and then you crush one time and you're like,
yeah.
you know what? You know what?
I hate my life slightly less.
No, actually, I'd say the drive home after crushing is the
Oh,
most
it's like having
depressing
sex.
drive of all
Yeah.
time.
Wait, what?
You're
No,
alone.
no. The drive home after sex rocks. You smoke a cigarette, you feel
That's
like
why
a
I thought you
fucking
meant.
baller.
I'm just driving back to my parents' basement.
No, dude. Yeah. Driving home after crushing and you
Like,
just
yeah.
maybe you ate
got
Applebee's
you.
with all the comics after.
I made all 10 of those people laugh today.
No, even dude, I like the more people. Like I
Understand.
did really well at a McGuire show. That
Yeah.
like a Terry McNeely show is like maybe 100 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like McGuire's was pretty full. Dude, I fucking drove home and I was like, this is the saddest thing ever. Like it's just like I have no one to share this
Yeah.
like I can't call one of my comedian friends up and be like, yo, dude, I fucking
I just did
crushed.
so good.
I had to tell. I was talking with one of my musician friends one time about this, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm like being a comedian's so lonely, you know, because like you're just in it alone.
Yeah.
Like with music, like you're in a band, you have a killer show, you guys all get in the van together. You're like, yo, that fucking kicked ass.
Yeah.
Remember when I did that spinny thing and you fucking jumped up and
Yeah.
and that fucking kid jumped on stage
And when
fucking
the
almost knocked
stud
you
was
over.
crowd
Yeah.
killing.
Yeah, exactly. And they're all like, when you do comedy and you're crushed, like
Yeah.
there's a chance everyone else did bad on the show.
Yeah.
And then you can't be like, yo,
And nobody else is hype free. Like,
no one's hyped
they'll
that
be like, oh, you did good. And then you'll be like, no, you did good too. And they're always like, no, I didn't.
No, just know what's funny is
Like, fuck
so,
you.
you ever go up to a friend that you think is like knows they had a bad set and you're like, dude, you fucking bombed, and they're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? I did pretty good. And you're like, oh, my bad. I didn't realize the level of delusion we were
we're
operating
going
on
for.
here. Like,
No, I'll fucking lie every time.
oh, I'll tell if they're one of my boys, I'll be like, ooh,
I don't care
rough
who
one.
it is. I'm telling you, you had a good set. I'll let you break the ice and be like, oh, no, that was fucking awful. And I'll be like, yeah, it was. But
No, at a certain point, people I respect that I know it's not a you're a bad comic thing. It's
Yeah.
like that was bad. That was
sucked. Like, they just didn't fuck with you.
yeah, exactly. Like, and then sometimes it makes for a bad set. I don't know, Travis. What do you think about this?
Yeah.
I would just be nice, like he said.
Travis,
Probably.
your friend that was talking to me about stand-up comedy was texting you before, and we said save it for the podcast.
All right, Eugene. Shout out Eugene.
Shout out to Eugene.
Really thugged out internet
Really-
friend from what 10 years. at
Really
this point?
thugged out Eugene. That's
And then he changed his username to something with fat girls, right?
I don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah.
I
no.
met him once and he had a money in the bank box and he was explaining it to me like,
Oh, Brian! You're talking about Brian. I thought I was talking about Eugene. I was talking about
Was it-
really thugged out.
oh, we're talking about two different people.
We are talking about. You're talking about B Money Saul from Rent
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, this guy comes up to me, he's talking about comedy. He's like, dude, I'm doing stand-up comedy in the city.
Classic.
He's like, but none of these comics, man, they don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me, bro. They're cool guying me. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
I don't know
dude.
what to tell
I'm like, you
you.
just gotta keep going. You gotta keep
Yeah.
trying. And then he's trying to be like, yo, you know what my jokes are? He's like, it's really fucking funny. And he's like a prop comic with like a he's like,
Fuck,
everything's gold. I think that's what his bit. Everything was
No,
gold.
his business was in his briefcase.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it is.
Everything's gold. So he just had a bunch of shit that was like spray painted. I might be butchering it, but that was like the
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a prop comic.
it was
No, he
awful.
wasn't using that in comedy routine.
He was.
No, he
he
wasn't.
told me he did.
What? I mean, I don't know.
And then he was always talking about. He's like, yeah, I'm just talking about me fucking and stuff and my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Girls
so-
directed
so So
humor. Does that make sense?
presumably the worst. Presumably the worst comedian of all time.
Literally just
I was like, I
oh,
didn't,
girls,
I didn't,
girls
I didn't,
this,
I didn't
girls
even
that.
need to hear it. I'd be like, oh, you'd be great for the producers club. You ever been there?
No.
That's the closest open mic to Penn Station.
Okay.
It's on
There's
like
8 million fucking mics in the city.
yeah. There's good ones and bad ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, the producers club's good because it's on my way back to Penn Station.
Okay.
No, you get a
no
quick
other reason
workout?
other than that. You
Yeah.
could get. I went to producers club and a guy paid for himself to run an. Ghost, get over here.
To run an ad.
To run an hour set.
Oh.
He paid. So it's $5 for 5. He paid $60.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
And they were gonna let him run an hour, and so he's the last one up at the open mic, and he gets up and he goes, "All right, guys,
No
I'm about to run my hour. Who's staying?" And everyone left, and he's like, "Y'all ain't gonna stay for my hour? Really? Come on, man!" And we're just like, "Bro, there's
You
no way
fucking
you
Louis
there's
CK?
there's no way you even have a tight 5 minutes. You're hanging out at the
No.
producers club."
That's funny.
Some fucking unknown guy's just gonna come on a mic and do an hour.
Like they know you by name at the producers club. That
Yeah.
means you're bad.
You're
Holy
Because you're
shit.
going there all the time.
that's
And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I do mean it.
I've
Just-
never
I don't
thought
care.
about that.
no, you're not. Who
It's-
the fuck are you?
I
doing
wouldn't
that?
wanna
Like,
deal with
hour.
that.
No one wants to hear an hour of your shit, and especially when it's like we're not here. Like we're not here to see you.
Yeah.
You're not getting an hour of my time because you paid $60 at the door. Like I don't care. That's not my job. You paid
That's
$1
like
a minute.
That's like
Yeah.
therapy at that point. Copay. What's his copay?
Yo, we're missing the elusive Station Pub open mic right now.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Sayville.
Sayville.
That's the
That's a
dawn
fun
of
Yeah.
I'd argue Station Pub and Paradise.
Yeah, I think they're the top two.
Which they
Is
should
this satire and
they're-
sarcasm? I don't know.
No,
these
these-
places.
these-
I don't know. I
No,
don't
it's
know what
actually
these places are.
they should have like a softball game between the Sayville
and
the Station Pub and Paradise. Like the
I'll be automatic
Italians of
pitcher.
Paradise will win.
yeah, absolutely, because they're
But-
gonna bring in some ringer cousin that like plays
No,
Expensive
low A
bats.
ball at some point.
No, like what's it called?
My cousin Pat used to play for the fucking
Fuck.
Mississippi Mudskippers for
Mhm.
4
What's
years.
We got massive
Peter
people gear.
Peter Anthony's gonna be like, yeah, actually, I played ball at Albany back in '83.
Shout out Chicken Joe's.
Yeah, the fucking we've talked about Chicken
I
Joe's
know.
before.
I just wanted to throw
Chicken
it out
Joe's?
there
Yeah,
again.
just phenomenal.
Just late night.
Spent so much money on Chicken Joe's.
Same French toast sticks. 2013. Shout out. Shout
To
out
all my
Chicken
Great Danes.
Bob. Yes.
Yo, fuck Albany.
Nah,
I've actually never been to
It's a
Albany.
Matt
terrible
Gagan,
city.
Mike
That's
Slifer,
that's
Andrew something.
every review I've ever heard about.
I loved
Yeah.
Albany. It was my favorite college that I visited, I would say, besides Binghamton.
Really?
Absolutely 1,000,000%.
Damn, not Temple.
I didn't walk around the campus very much, just the neighborhood.
Temple
Damn.
was cool.
Damn,
Mhm.
you're a bitch, dude.
I didn't
Albany-
walk
You
around the campus
disrespected
very
Temple
much.
Owls?
Albany's that's what drew me into Albany was like the
Yeah,
tour
it was
around
cool.
it
They
was
had
nice.
the tunnels.
And then you get stuck downtown and you're like, oh, this fucking
Yeah, far
this is
away.
terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Philly was cool except for the people of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, yo, dude, you're from New York. Like they could like visibly tell I'm from New York.
Yeah.
They're
That's
like,
so
yo,
funny.
you're not from here, dude. You're like, you're not ugly.
I
You don't
remember-
look retarded. Yo, you're not from here.
I
You
remember
look
one
like you're
time I
suffering
went.
from a massive
Yo, you're not-
heroin
yo,
overdose.
Yo, in Philly, they'll go, yo, you eating them Reese's Pieces? I got bitched at for being like, yeah, Reese's Pieces, and they're like, nah, dude, it's Reese's Pieces. Yeah, it's Reese's. And I got in an argument. I'm like, you remember the commercial where they're like, yeah, Reese's Pieces, and they're like, nah, dude, on the commercial they say
Are
Pieces.
they Brazilian?
I bring the commercial up. They're like, nah, it doesn't matter. You're just fucking wrong.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's still
Go
fucking
Birds.
Pieces. Go Birds. Fuck New York. I would get told
Get out of my
New
way,
York
Philly
is
shit.
dirty all the time. They're like, yo, fuck New York is mad dirty. There's mad homeless people everywhere. I'm like, Philadelphia has a abandoned car problem.
Let's bring up the Kensington live stream
Yeah.
right now.
You guys burnt down a whole block of your own city and then didn't fix it. You're just like, let's just leave it here.
It's a landmark. It's tourism.
Yeah, exactly.
All the French and German tourists. Oh, it's
Oh,
such
it's beautiful.
culture, American
I love
culture.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Everybody's on Haro.
Oh, I found
Look at all these street art.
I found an Instagram and it was it was Philly fight. It was like it had to be some high school kid, but it was like Philly school fights.
Yes.
It was just fist fights breaking out in the street. Like it was just a whole Instagram of like, and it was every day there was like a new one, and it was.
Shout out Lady
It brought me back to my time at Temple. There were times at Temple where I'd leave class at a certain time and I'd be like, oh, the high school's letting out. So everyone else would be like, I'm not going to walk past the school. I'm like, let me walk past the school. Maybe there's a brawl going on. And every once in a while, there would be. My favorite one was there was a brawl that broke out and it spilled onto Broad Street midday. They didn't have the traffic light. They were just full out brawl on Broad Street. at like a subway stop, like really populated area of the campus.
No one cares.
People are like walking away, like trying to get like, oh my god, and I'm just pulling my phone out, filming. I'm next to one of the hood kids, being like, oh shit, look him up. It was World Star era. This is like 2014, so I'm like, I busted out my cracked iPhone 4S. World Star.
I miss filming fights. I used to get right in their face, as you know. Actually, I filmed a fight last year. It's on YouTube. I was right in their face too. I was face to face with these people.
That's just my instincts. If I see a fight going on in public, I bust my phone out. I'm filming it.
I'm gonna get a .5.
It's my duty as a man.
Yeah. There has to be at least one
It's my duty as a man.
I'm gonna do like this. Like,
oh, Travis, guys, update, breaking news.
She responded?
I wasn't blocked. She just didn't have service.
She was on the train.
She just didn't have service.
All praise to the Most High.
Alhamdulillah.
God, hello.
See, we're the best ruse in the podcast world.
Big facts.
DRUZE.
All right. So now I'm the only one who got dumped. Fuck.
No. I'm not. This is nothing.
No, I get deaded by the day. Don't worry, man. Come on.
This is just
come on. Every day they give
just
us
another number,
huff
bro.
on my
Dude,
all I got is
No, dude, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely being in the. You know what they say when they're like, "Yo, man, there are dudes on Hinge that get way too many matches." And
that's him. Legitimately,
I'm telling you, I don't know. It causes problems.
They start fighting.
No, you just have a wealth of options that you become.
I got an idea.
You know when you go to the grocery store, you got 2 options. You can pick. You got 60 options. You might just dip.
Yeah.
You might just dip
Start
and go
getting lazy.
Choice paralysis.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going, fuck this, man. I don't need this.
You think I'm giving my A game all 60 times?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like this, that's a lot of work.
Quality
so
over
I'm throwing a lot of haze out there
Yeah.
to start conversations. Like,
yo, same. I go A with 16 Ys.
no, not even. I just
E.
did.
I'm sorry. E.
Oh,
E.
Ghost, watch out. Watch out,
Ghost,
Travis. Travis,
What?
you need to watch. This is you, Travis.
Oh, is it?
This is on you. You.
The Ghost Report.
Travis likes to get Ghost likes to get caught in the wire, and then Travis will blame Ghost, but Travis will be sitting on the wire to the point where it has no slack at all.
That's what just happened.
Full tension.
Yeah.
What if I copied?
The other day, Travis was like, yo, I don't have the wire's not long enough for my headphones, and he was like sitting on it, like it was like wrapped around
That's
him.
a fact. That was last episode, I think. I have an idea. What if I copied your Hinge, photo to photo, but it's me. In the same photo, same spot, it's me. The bio is
They
the
wouldn't
same.
believe you in the gym photo, Travis.
No, I go to the gym for massage and red light
You got
therapy.
to start lifting. You got to lift heavily for 2 years, and then you'll be solid enough that you'll have a.
We'll get you.
Because you don't need to be jacked. Shorties don't want someone that's too jacked. They want a dude that's in shape that looks like he'd be in like a lumberjack, like a Wrangler jeans ad. You know.
And then you got to go mustache too.
No,
that part's
they
gonna
do
be
love
hard to copy. I was just gonna copy the photos.
The only reason I have the mustache is because I have a strong mustache. If I had a lesser mustache, you know,
I have one photo.
I'm kind of forced to have it. I shave the mustache, and people come up to me and they go, "Why'd you shave the mustache?"
Are you?
And it's like, you know.
No, I get it.
I don't like it. It's not.
No,
it's not
I
my
don't think
choice.
anyone that has the mustache now likes it. It's just all for box.
It's pretty much, but it's also just like
one of my boys I have to constantly remind. He's like, dude, like, does the mustache look good? And like, I don't know, but like, it's working. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. It's
but
powerful.
you're hitting at a high rate right now, so why shave it? Why are you?
Well,
you know,
as long as you don't groom the mustache, it's good. As long as you're not buying mustache wax. You know,
Thank God. Yeah. Oh man, you get to that level.
Yeah. I also hate. I hate.
You put shampoo there?
I hate beard grooming guys. Those guys annoy me.
As I say, you put shampoo there?
Guys that no, you got to shampoo your beard. But I'm talking about the guys who are like, yeah, you know, I brush my beard, I oil it, I make sure it grows in proper length.
At least it's not white. Imagine you had a white one.
That's badass. No,
Shit.
that means you're wise.
I guess you're right. I was going to say gray.
I got a patch right here.
You got a little white patch.
Yeah, it was literally on my 28th birthday.
Dope.
It appeared.
Is that what doing Butera shows is doing to you?
Yeah, being the next Butera in line.
Yeah.
As he slowly grooms me to take over the Aragona's.
You watch one more Frankie set and you're.
Have you ever been
You're
groomed?
like, where are the jokes? Is he just reading these from a book?
It's just some Italian man up there screaming.
Where did he find this guy?
No,
he
you
brought 40 people.
This is a genre of humor. What if I pretended to be that? Right? What if I said my name is
Honestly, it would get lost. It would get lost because these people have no irony. They look at themselves like this is show business.
Dude, there's
That's
a
so
attitude
they're
true.
like
show.
I'm doing a Italian restaurant in Port Washington. It's gonna be $60 a plate if you want to
fuck.
come. And they're
Okay,
like,
I will say the restaurant.
and they'll act like it's like high. They act like they're fucking selling out the improv. Like they're like, like I got a big gig tomorrow night.
At the, yeah.
And it's like
fuck
Kevin
it.
Bowman. No one wants to hear your 10 minutes.
but it's
Hey,
at Bellagio,
residency at the Broadway.
Farmingdale.
Did he?
Yeah, he got a residency at
Exactly.
Broadway.
I like me. Hey, I like me.
Hey, I think I'm funny.
Yeah, bro.
I like
These
I
were
like Kevin.
these were crushing last night. These were crushing last night. When he's just inevitably getting
Dude,
no laughs at the open mic.
And he hits the mics hard.
Oh, I know.
He goes to like the city and shit. He hits
Yeah.
them like a ton. That's like, I wish I had like any of that dedication.
Travis, that's future you. He's had 3 Asian wives.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
I don't. How many would you say are mail order? I'm guessing 2 out of the 3 are probably.
at least 2. I don't know where he's finding them all.
WeChat nearby.
No, he's
You've
a
never
lawyer.
done-
He's a lawyer. Asian women are superficial. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, lawyer, good
Yeah.
job, good job. Yeah.
Strong American man.
Oh, big
yeah,
American,
exactly. Masculine role.
big American man, lawyer, good job. And
Oh,
then they
he
and
does
then they
comedy.
and then they realize he does comedy. They're like,
Yeah.
oh no, he does comedy. No, man, failure.
No big actor?
That's gay.
No big actor?
No, he hang out with drug addicts. He hang out with criminals.
Yeah. I'm gonna. All right, let's do this. Let's go to WeChat nearby. Okay, people nearby. We're gonna do it. Let's see. What do we got?
No, he's chilling. He's just interrupting the show all the time.
We got one sketchy. We got. What is Carlos V doing on WeChat nearby? By the way, we got
Carlos
Rose
V?
2. We got
Ask
Mandarin.
him if he's looking for something.
We got Winnie Lee.
A
and we
man
got
named
Jennifer.
Carlos V on WeChat's
Yeah.
actually selling drugs.
Yeah.
Message him.
No, I have to get off people
Message
of here.
him.
No, let me do females only.
Message
You
him.
can do
Message him.
No,
Message him.
it's-
Message him.
Why does WeChat have a nearby?
Send him a
Look,
meme.
females
send
only.
Him, send
Look, he puts himself as female. I did females
Yo,
only.
Oh my
He's
God,
Send-
it's a young Latino
Yo,
stud.
send
Yeah,
him a meme.
Latinx.
Send him a meme.
no.
Send him a meme.
You do it, man.
I don't
I'll
have
invite you
WeChat.
right now.
I don't
I'll
have
invite you right now.
I'm not downloading
Invite
WeChat.
friends to register. Invite friends.
I
I'm
think I
inviting you.
still have WeChat.
I'm not downloading WeChat.
That was how my Chinese bosses used to
Yeah.
contact me.
Oh, you need to download WeChat.
Yeah.
You fuck up again, fat boy.
Do they sell the? And
They put the schedule on
they
there.
put
and you
they
never
put
saw
they put
it.
one of the shitty WeChat emojis after.
Dude, they're
Frown.
all awful. They make
Oh, you a fuck up, fat
Oh,
boy.
my God.
Frowny face, frowny
stupid
face.
fat American boy. We only hire you because you're cheap.
You are no good at writing anyway.
You're a terrible reporter.
Oh my God, use ChatGPT.
I know
It's so
13-year-old
much
girl
better.
that worked for Wall Street Journal. She's way better. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with me.
Did she actually? Did they actually hit you with that?
Yeah. I did like a
They're
report.
like, I went to Albany.
And it was, yeah, sorry.
What do you want from me?
And I barely made it out. I didn't even graduate from Albany. I had to,
Really?
yeah, I transferred. I had to go to Oswego.
Whoa!
Damn, you downgraded SUNYs.
Yeah.
That's so
I had
funny.
to go up to the Great White North.
I was
just
gonna
to get a
say,
fucking
yeah.
degree.
4 hours up.
Low-key, though, actually a good journalism. That's where, like, Al Roker and, like, people came from.
Well, yeah, because
And what's his name from ESPN? Fucking, I forgot. He was doing coke with freshmen in the bathroom. Fuck.
sick.
I gotta look it up.
Fuck. Know who went to Temple? Kevin Nagandi from
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, Bob Saget.
Fuck. Who went to
Tim and Eric.
Farmingdale?
Seinfeld went to Albany.
I thought he went
yeah,
to
he
Queens
went to
College.
Yeah,
I think
he
he
did.
went to Albany.
I think he went to both.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember seeing a picture of.
He does have a bunch of because in one of the
Oh,
seasons.
Steve Levy.
The
From
photographer
ESPN.
from
Oh,
Lindenhurst?
good. Yeah, that's a
he
good
was doing
one.
coke with freshman girls
Really?
at a bar
Baller.
in Oswego.
That
yeah.
rocks.
Nice.
Yeah, hell
Isn't
yeah.
he from
Steve.
Lindenhurst, that guy, the photographer?
No, that's a different.
Same name?
You want to see my
that's-
Sports Center top 10?
You're talking about the Sports Center guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's not the same guy
He's
as
not
the
from-
photographer?
No.
The hardcore photographer?
No, not at
No.
all. That's insane that you're thinking the guy who
just 'cause
did
I'm on
Hockey Night in America on ESPN.
Oh, he was a Canadian guy.
No, he's American.
I'm joking.
We're lost now.
I'm
Travis Travis does not know what's going on.
No, I'm joking.
You've had 64 ounces of
I
coffee.
have.
You're
instant coffee, by the way.
that's insane.
I've
Yeah.
just been popping Sudafed. Just
Okay.
fucking-
What are you, Donald Trump?
Yeah.
You remember when
I'm
remember,
Jewish. It's allergy season. I'm
Ah.
fucking.
No, I'm also in allergy mode. I took Dayquil yesterday.
You remember when
'cause
that picture from Donald Trump's first presidency came out with his desk drawer open and he had the whole drawer full of Sudafed? but it was the European one, the one that
you
you
like that's still methed out.
you could snort it and get high off it. Yeah.
Did not know about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was just ripping. He was just getting high off Sudafed
That's fucking
all the
sick,
time.
dude.
So would you say you're sued or you're fed?
Dude, I love it because I get like weird. The weirdest side effects I always get from drugs. So like I get like a nice little buzz from this fake ass Sudafed. But like I when I had I don't know, some lung disease. I took some drug and it was like I was a crack
You
addict
had
for, like,
AIDS?
for
Bronchitis.
days. Yeah, I know. I had a fucking. It starts with an N. All right.
Whoa.
Don't say, hey man, come on.
Ends with an R.
Yeah, there's some G's in the middle too.
Yeah. I forgot. Pneumonia.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that starts with a P, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You really-
After I said
you
it
really-
too, I was like, I think it's a P.
You really
and
did
then-
fail out of journalism school.
What can I say?
Maybe
Maybe the Chinese were right.
Oh, that boy can't even spell
no
pneumonia.
You have no future at cryptocurrency journalism.
Oh yeah, you're right about crypto. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, so you gotta double down on PP
So,
Buckcoin.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the drag queen ape is gonna sell for a lot, but
Oh, you attacked his foot after you kicked his phone.
Well, no, we're talking NFTs. He's excited,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I love that. I love
heavy
that.
investor.
You're like, yeah, bro, you gotta buy the NFT. You gotta buy. You see, this ape has rainbow glasses
Yeah.
and a pirate hat.
But the Elton John ape is gonna really fucking
and
go
that's
through the
why.
roof.
And you see, that's why it's worth a lot of money.
I'd hold on to that till he passes.
Did they
Is
have
that
an XXX Tentacion ape? Or is that was that too late? I don't know.
I like that every.
What is a father?
I like that people were like getting mad at like these like shitty like micro niche like influencer celebrities being like, oh, Lana Rhodes coin got rug pulled. Like I got
Yeah.
rug pulled on Lana Rhodes NFT. It's like you're fucking retarded for buying Lana Rhodes NFT.
It happens every single
Yeah.
time.
Yo,
man.
I got rug pulled by FaZe Banks.
You're telling me the Paul brothers weren't being straight up with me when they said when they released that fucking coin?
I do love that now. Like anytime the Paul brothers do anything, people are just like, "Where's the money, bro?
Yeah.
Crypto Zoo."
Yeah.
Because they made like a
shit
whole
ton of
exchange, right? That just
Yeah.
collapsed.
It was supposed to be like you get these like little like dinosaur eggs or something like weird animal
Yeah.
Hatch
hatches
in a forest in Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
It has
scam people.
A suicidal Asian man comes
He
out.
hatches out.
Ooh.
He rebirths. He
you
rebirths. That's what they did.
Oh, you have given me a second chance at life.
to counter.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Rugged Paul.
Oh my God.
Imagine if Joe Rogan was a Chinese man.
I wish.
He is.
Chinese
He's
Joe
a
Rogan.
plant.
What? I made Joe Rogan.
What do you think about a career?
No, I'm not being
You
racist.
ever smoke opium? It's just-
We need. Are opium dens a thing? Are opium
I've-
dens still a real thing?
I was at
I would hope so.
We're at one?
No, I wish. But I was at a party one time and someone brought out, like, randomly just brought out opium. I was like, how the fuck do you get... Did you have to go to
they a
feudal
worm?
Japan to, like, fucking...
Did they smoke it out of a really long pipe?
No, they just had a little... And they're like, oh, my bad. You guys want some? I was like, no.
They have a rice hat on. They look like Raiden from Mortal
As
Kombat.
soon as they took a hit, their eyes were saying...
Yeah, they grow out a Fu Manchu mustache.
What?
They're just the most racist depiction of an Asian. Like,
Is that how Mongolians
they have
form?
front teeth.
Start hearing you hear like an Asian whistle playing.
Oh, no, that was...
That's how Mongolians are so calm. They formed
Just
it
the
all.
gong. As soon as they take the hit,
They
you hear a
conquer the whole
gong.
world.
Wax
Dong.
rice paper falls from the ceiling to make new walls, and you're just like,
Maybe that's what I gotta
I'm
start
really
doing.
high right now.
I'll find a wife if I do
they
opium.
float out of their seat and they start sitting pretzel style on the ground. They're just like,
They just hit the squat.
yeah.
The fucking Asian squat.
Have you ever noticed there's this such thing as opioid fat? Like when people are
Yeah,
opioid fat?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when
Yeah.
they
They
get that really
the gut.
distended
they,
yeah.
they get like extra skin.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, they have like constipation too. Like a
Yeah.
lot of lean
True.
Yeah, that's because they.
are
It,
so
yeah,
constipated.
it's shit just all backed up in their
Yeah.
stomach, and then they take
Yeah.
the craziest shit of all time.
Yeah.
That's why that's why fast food restaurants hate dope heads. It's because they'll go in there and just clog their toilet to the point where they need a plumber to show up. And be
I
like-
got into a fight once because I was in the bathroom because of Crohn's disease, very similar enough.
and some Indian guy was getting mad that you were in there too long.
No, he was not Indian, but I told you the story, I guess.
What race was he?
I don't know, maybe
It's important.
It's important.
It's really important for this.
Yeah.
pseudo-Italian, I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah,
Yeah, it was
exactly.
a bunch of
You trying to
frat
fucking take a
kids.
shit?
It was
Hey,
on East 6th
you doing
Street.
drugs in there?
Actually, this is a good story because the person who backed me up was actually an old Eastern Asian woman.
Were you? Did you? Were you a
Crouching
customer?
Tiger, Hidden
Were,
Dragon.
were you a
No.
customer of the
No,
place?
no.
Oh, hold up. That's why he was pissed. You
Yeah.
didn't pay for
He
anything.
owned the store.
No,
Yeah.
no, they were pissed because I was in the bathroom for too long.
But you didn't pay for anything.
He said,
No,
I
and
can't
then the
tell what
bartend-
race you are, so I want to be racist.
It's
to you
double
right
whammy.
now.
The bartender was clear to point that out, that I did not buy anything. And I did hear it from in there.
That's why.
Yeah,
if you
I
bought
know.
something, they would have been cool.
I know, but it's just a funny story regardless.
That's why you got to buy a soda.
What a snitch ass bartender. Though.
Yeah.
No, I'd be annoyed if I was a bartender and some guy.
Hey,
would-
that guy's
some,
shitting.
some guy would like look like Travis came in there and just shat for 25 minutes.
I did chat for
Well,
25 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, and
And you saw the car he drove in on.
I
Yeah.
did drive. I did drive. That was when I had the Jeep.
He parked on the street to shit there.
Yes, I did do that.
The door fell off when he tried to get out.
Yeah. They're like, fuck this guy.
That's
He
so
should just
funny.
take a shit in a bag in his car.
It's not a bad
Just
idea.
shit in the car.
Yeah,
At that point.
come on, man. Just shit in the, and then throw the bag out.
One time I was really
Throw the
desperate. I was so bad. I don't remember the context, but I dribbled up on my seat. So bad, so gross.
Just a little.
You had to piss in the bottle and a little bit.
You pissed yourself in your car.
No, I overpissed the bottle and a little bit dribbled up onto the seat.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you see? That's why I don't piss in a bottle in my car. I do the real thug move of open the door in the car and just piss in between the door and use that as my coverage.
Yeah, I've done that,
Just
absolutely.
piss on the ground.
It's not my usual to piss in a bottle.
Yeah.
Ghost ride the whip.
Not even.
Yeah.
Just pull up very
This
clear.
is just a trail of
I
piss
did that.
coming out.
That's what I did while pissing the other day. I was doing the walk and piss. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When
You
you're-
kept the car going, hopped out the side, or pissing alongside.
no, I wanted to make it look like I was
Kiki,
walking.
do you love
And
me?
then of
I feel
course
like-
somebody comes up the other way that I'm walking, and they just see me face to face, and I'm
I
walking
feel like
towards them pissing.
every dude our age when they got their license was like, I gotta
piss outside.
ghost ride the whip.
I gotta ghost ride the whip at least one time.
Yeah, I gotta at least do this once.
It's a
Me
good
and all
feeling.
my other cracker friends.
Yeah, exactly. I did it on
Yeah.
the Southern State.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Going 20.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I've ghost
I
ridden.
actually did it. I the first time I did it though, I tapped on the. I didn't realize you don't tap on the gas. You just put it
Nice.
into drive.
Yeah.
I tapped on the gas and the car went a little too fast. I had to,
Had to
I
fucking
had to
run.
scurry up and
Yeah,
get
you
back
can
in
also-
there.
you can
My
also
friends
put
were
it
just
neutral.
laughing at me like, "Oh, look at this fucking idiot."
You could be a baller and put it in neutral at like 30, right? And then hop out when it's like 20 and start running.
You're just recommending neutral dropping a
Just
car.
fucking-
You're like, Travis, this is why Travis blows cars up. He's like, yeah, so you just drive and then you put it into neutral.
You're gonna go about 40.
Wait, I've always done it in. I've done that with every car I've had.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I didn't-
Automatics, you're not supposed to do that.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I've done that on every single car that I've had.
Because then when you shift
And why
back,
is this car not fucking working anymore?
my transmission keeps giving me
I'm
error
supposed to sell
codes.
this shit tomorrow.
I
One
feel
of my
like
fa-
the man when I put it in neutral.
One of my favorite accounts is when these guys like buy shitty old cars, like used cars, and they'll just like
Destroy him.
yeah, they'll buy like an automatic and be like, I'm driving, and then drive it like a manual and start shifting, and they'll like put it into park going like 60 miles an hour, then slam it into reverse.
I did that. Yeah.
While flooring it, and then put it back into drive.
So good.
Like car's working.
Yeah. Toyota.
They don't make them like they used to.
No, and then they ship it off.
And then it'll just be a bunch of people in the comments being like, I need a car.
Right? Yeah.
Why are you destroying this?
Yeah. I don't want to see those
Have
videos
you
for
seen
the
the
next
used
3
car
months.
market?
Yeah, it's just people buy it. No, it is. The used car market's not that bad. People just are afraid of buying shitty cars. They're like, no one wants to drive a car from 2003.
Yeah.
I just did.
I will.
Yep.
Travis will.
I definitely will. I will drive
Travis,
one
you
from
gotta go to
93.
real fucking
Travis, you got to
grinders.
go to the auction out in Suffolk.
I agree.
The
Do they
auction
take
house.
credit card?
Talk to Carl. Carl was when we worked for Carl. He was talking to me about that. He was like,
Nah, he doesn't probably want to hear from me.
Why?
I don't
"You
think.
quit."
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
He doesn't like you anymore?
No, definitely not.
Why not?
Because I quit.
He doesn't mean he doesn't like you.
You don't know that.
You're friendly with him, right?
So?
Just because you quit doesn't mean he doesn't like you anymore.
I don't know.
But you could also just ask him because
Business and friendships. Business
If
and
he doesn't
friendships.
like you, he doesn't like you. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
business and
change.
friendships, two different things, brother.
Yeah.
I agree.
So just
Is he a true bag getter?
yeah, he's a bag getter.
If he's
Yeah.
a true bag getter.
He's all about making a bag. So
He
if Travis
is.
is like, let's go to the
Let's go and
auction.
get a
He'll be
fucking
like, let's go
bag.
to the auction, brother.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be laboring.
What do you
Legally.
mean?
Legally, I'm not supposed to be
You're
laboring.
not laboring. You're buying a car.
Oh, that. No, I was saying the other thing. No, I don't want to
What do
deal
you
with
mean
that.
legally laboring?
What?
You're not
Huh?
unemployed.
Huh? Yes, I am.
You're on unemployment now.
No, I'm not.
Then why can't you legally be laboring?
No, hopefully, I'll tell you in 12 hours why.
Some old gypsy magic from Travis.
Okay,
Too many
Travis.
concussions. CTE.
Travis is keeping secrets from the podcast. We don't like that.
Next episode, it'll be revealed. It's not a
so
secret.
when he tells me
it's
after
a
this,
glimpse.
so when he tells me after this podcast, I'm gonna post it onto YouTube.
Here,
and
I'll
tell
just show you.
everyone
I'll just show you. I'll
Once
just
the
show you.
Jew leaves, I can talk about it.
Nah, look at my ancestry DNA, man. Come on. hold on.
What's Travis bringing up here?
Not ancestry DNA.
Yeah, I was
Just don't say it out loud. Just read it, and then you'll nod in understanding. I have seen. Yeah, here I'll show you, and you'll nod in understanding. Not moon 92% visible. That's why. Yeah.
My name is.
Yeah, exactly. My name is Travis, and I am the Moon Star.
You won't be the first one on this podcast. You'll get to join our good friend Kyle Becker.
You're right. I did think about that.
Yeah.
The god.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last? Does that kid have a job? I don't think so.
I don't know. I think he was
Exporter and
on. He
importer.
was on disability.
But
I don't know if he still
my
is.
name is Kyle Becker.
No, his is the funniest disability. He picked something up too heavy
Let's
and
go.
threw his back
Threw
out.
his back out.
And then
I did
and
that
then-
multiple times
and
off
now-
the books, though.
And now he's just like, I can't.
I can't with my back.
Bro, he'll just yeah.
I'm gonna start saying this
Sometimes
shit.
I'll be like, yo, Kyle, you trying to go golfing? You'd be like, I can't. My
you know,
back.
you see the way.
And I just like, so I don't believe him, but then I'm
Yeah.
like, is he? And then sometimes I do, but I don't want to, because he doesn't
Well,
look.
he's just such a nice guy that it's like I can't like. I feel like
Basketball's
he
the way
would
you find out.
be like, yeah, throw him a ball.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, real quick. Chest pass. Oh!
Hey Becker, catch.
Yeah.
Although
okay,
Becker
okay.
will always
Yeah.
be like, I'm going hard in the mics now. I'm grinding the mics now. And then
Yeah.
I'll see him at like a mic like one day. I'll be like, yo, I'm going to do a mic tomorrow. Let's go. And he'll be like,
my back. You see, I
yeah, I got a lot of things going
can't. I have
on.
to pick up the mic.
Yeah, I got a parlay.
My C2 and my C4 are fused together. So.
yeah,
Oh, shit. I also have that, too. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Talking about disabilities,
Mhm.
in our time since we last met, I got bit by a disabled man.
Really?
Oh,
I
no!
still got the scar. This is about a month later.
Holy
You and
shit!
You and your African lady coworkers should set up a
Just
fight
fucking-
club. One of those disabled people fight clubs. You see him on. We're gonna see Ramsey's screenshot on News 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember the kid? We
Yeah,
went
of
to
course.
Justin
yeah.
McDonald.
Yup,
I'll
you said
dox
it.
him.
You said
Yeah,
it.
no, that's public. It was on News 12.
I know,
His
I
picture
know.
was shown. Remember when they had that old person fighting ring?
That was him.
He was part of that. He was the one gay white kid with a bunch of like Haitian women, evil Haitian
Let's
women.
make these old motherfuckers fight.
I bet you he was the ringleader too. It's
Probably,
always the
bro.
nastiest gay dude that's
Yeah.
like.
Well, it's always the Yakubian devil that
Yeah.
fucking.
No, he
You
was.
called me.
He was so
Yeah,
gay.
that
He was
nice.
fighting chicks in like
You
sixth
called me
grade.
a
You know,
what?
it's like
Yeah.
before
And
he,
people were like, that's a fair fight.
before anyone like he wasn't. No one was like he wasn't like gay out
Yeah.
as gay, but everyone was
Yeah.
like this kid's a
Like, clearly.
he's a chick.
Yeah, he's
You-
basically.
You hear his voice.
It's all fair.
Oh, speaking of that, I had some girl recently think I was gay after me hitting on her for like 3 straight hours. Terrible fucking feeling.
Oh, she was just curving you. That was just her way to
Terrible
get. That was her way to
fucking
get you out of there. She's
Maybe.
Like, I'm gonna call this dude.
No,
gay.
she told me, she was like, you have to meet my friend. She was like, you would love him, and he's gay too. I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad. Yeah, she was beautiful from Spain.
Why
I
didn't
was hitting on her for 3 hours.
Did you say like I'm not gay? Like I was.
Yeah, I
hitting
told
on
her
you?
right away, and then she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize."
Oh, well, you
I
like,
was
let
like,
me get
"What
your
the
number,
fuck?"
shorty.
I got the Instagram.
There
she
you
did
go.
not follow me back.
Oh, that.
Yup. I got a lot of
That's when you can
scenes.
start
I
saying.
got a lot of scenes
Start sending
5
really
hours
angry
ago.
messages.
Yeah.
Like, "What's up, bitch? You ain't following me back."
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, I guess I'm trying
gets
too
red
hard,
pill.
bitch.
Yeah, just give me.
Actually, women can't even have an orgasm.
Who fucking cares?
Loser.
You're probably just banging some rich guy with a lot of money.
Yeah, I make more money than you'll ever have.
With a really big dick. Like,
With a functioning brain.
yeah, incels get really homoerotic because they're always like, yeah, he's really jacked and makes a lot of money and has a big dick.
Where's your Lamborghini?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I thought that was Andre Iguodala. I don't have my glasses on. It's Jonathan.
No, it's
Kuminga.
Jamal Crawford.
Oh, shout out 18. And I don't mean the age.
Damn, the Knicks really lost.
Yeah, they did.
The
but
Knicks?
That's why I said put your Celtics shirt on.
No. Yo,
Zoo York.
watch me just beat
It's
you
a
with
nice
this mic.
shirt.
Watch me beat you with this mic. Just bloody pulp.
Celtics pride.
I feel bad. You know why? Because I habitually, instinctively found out I'm not a Knicks fan because I'm a Nets fan. Because this girl asked me, and she was being, she was like, "Are you a Knicks fan?" I was like, "No, I'm a Nets fan." I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Yo, I don't like that
She
the
said,
Knicks.
"Yes."
I don't like that the Knicks are trendy now.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. They're in their
Yeah.
St. Mark's era. That's
Yeah,
Well, I mean, they were like always like the New York team, but like now everyone's like into it because
Yeah.
they're making playoff runs and shit.
Yeah.
It's really it's not my
I would hope the Dominicans
If
would be
you
because they
weren't-
got Carl Anthony Towns.
if you weren't riding in the Andrea
zesty
Bargnani era,
Yes.
you ain't with me.
Seriously.
You ain't rocking in the Chris Duhon era.
Nice. Landry Fields.
If you weren't there when David Lee tipped that ball in on the buzzer beater in the green jersey,
Show me
Yup.
your Eddie Curry jersey.
show me your St. Patrick's Day David Lee jersey. That
Yes.
shit went Hall of Fame in fucking firehouses everywhere.
No, man. I got J.R. Smith jersey. I got a
Latrell Sprewell jersey. Shout out to my man Sprewell. You see
I
his
have
horny
that too.
post on Kylie Jenner today?
No.
Bro.
Bring it up.
Oh, dude. Go.
I love
go
horny
watch-
old black men.
He took a picture with Kylie Jenner at the Knicks game.
Mm-hmm.
And, bro, he said some of the most out-of-pocket shit in the comments.
Can't wait. Better than
And just, like,
Pablo Prigioni.
Trying to do it as like Latrell Sprewell, like
No way he went.
Oh, he
deleted
deleted it.
No way.
Mad
Did he go
pussy.
pirate?
Just go to Google.
No, here
mad
it is.
pussy.
Search. What did he write today?
mad pussy.
Oh, here we go. Bowling spree.
That's him. Let's hear it.
Oh my God, Kylie is even more beautiful in person. Drooling emoji.
Oh, that was fucking.
Yeah, smart.
Not gonna lie,
man.
she does look bad, but
Shout out
hashtag
Glendale.
Knicks, hashtag NBA, hashtag Madison Square Garden.
That's not how I like expected it to be. I thought it was gonna be some like raunchy
No,
shit.
no.
Yeah,
So
true.
he's like, oh my god.
It's just a picture. It's just a picture with her too. It's
She's
just,
bad as fuck.
bro, 6,000 shares.
You know how many there
3,000
are of her
likes.
too? Like literally go to any Armenian community and you'll see like 700 girls out there.
Comments on this post have been limited. You limited.
When they realize, oh shit.
Yeah.
But let's talk about
Timothy
let's,
Chalamet.
let's
put a
talk
hit
about
out.
the Dada spinners.
Those are nice. What's
Oh my-
Anthony
Next
Jr.
thing we
up
know
to?
is Kylie Jenner's gonna be at the next Nick game
Wearing
rocking
those.
some Dada
Yeah.
Sprewell spinners.
We
And
spoke
instead
it
with
up.
Timothy Chalamet, she's with Latrell.
Yeah.
Sprewell.
And then Timothy Mozgov in the background.
My favorite is when Latrell Sprewell went bankrupt and he was living on his yacht.
Where? Metropolitan Avenue, East Williamsburg?
No,
That guy?
I think in Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
Latrell Sprewell went broke because he said he didn't want to come off the bench. He
Yeah.
turned down like a $50 million contract, and he said because he was worth $70 million, and then he just didn't get in. They're like, okay, I guess you're just not in the NBA anymore.
You also just choked a man. So,
No, he choked the guy about. This was about. They let him back in after that. This is like
Okay.
15 years later.
And then he was too
Or
good.
maybe
to-
like 12 or 13. Yeah, this is when he was on the Timberwolves. Remember those?
Yeah.
when he had like the Buster
Good jerseys,
Rhymes,
the
like,
good
Yeah,
jerseys.
exactly. You remember the
Yeah.
KG, Sam Cassell,
Yes.
Timberwolves?
Yes.
With fucking
Timberwolves at
Sprewell?
New Jersey.
Stop making Take Back Sunday references, Travis. The Indians won't get it.
Yeah, you're right.
Our
I'm sorry.
Pashits won't get it.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out Maharaja.
That didn't go international.
Start making Bollywood references.
All
and
right,
we're
they're
cooking.
good songs. Good songs.
Reminds me a lot of XXX.
Reminds me of going to cricket games with my father as a kid.
Yes, I love South
My
Richmond
bad,
Hill.
not game. A cricket trial, I believe. Is what they
Ah,
call
really?
it.
That's what it's called.
Or a try. I don't know. It was 3 days long. I was a little kid and I fucking hated it.
Shit.
Actually, that's a lie. I've
Did
never
they serve
watched
you
cricket.
vegetarian food at least?
I'd kill myself if I got served vegetarian food.
What, like salad?
Yeah, yeah. They pick up. They mix it with their hands.
That's where the seasoning comes from.
The Indian street
Yes,
food.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Sweat is salt.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. And all the abuse from their husband.
And all the cow dung.
Did you know that there's a place in Morocco where they make, what's it called? Cowhide or some shit, and they put it in pigeon shit
No, I never knew that.
to dry it out.
Okay.
And then people buy this shit all over the world thinking it's like some fancy shit,
All right.
like a super fancy fabric, and it's just pigeon shit,
Nice.
covered goat hair.
Well, that's like that the world's most expensive coffee. It's just
What is it?
It's just cat shit.
I didn't know that.
Wait,
It's-
really?
Yeah, it's digested. It's these berries that are digested by a certain type of cat, and I think it's like maybe a lynx.
And then they shit them out, and you
yeah, and then they take them and they turn them into coffee. It's the most expensive coffee in
And
the
it's
world.
caffeinated.
Yeah.
huh?
I think we might be onto something.
Okay, so
It's the most
one of the
expensive coffee in
listeners,
the world.
you're gonna have to buy us that.
Preferably from India.
That's
cheaper.
the only coffee we're drinking on the podcast.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
Cat
ballin'.
shit coffee.
We really out here, man. We really drinking that Dookie coffee.
We
We
make
make
our
a good
own-
shirt for them. You just
Getting
made.
in touch with my inner self.
We
my
make our
inner
own
big
spin-off
cat.
coffee brand that's just cat shit coffee, but it's just regular house.
Yeah, I
cats.
just get a
True.
tabby cat. I just
Yeah.
dry
On-
that
yeah.
shit
And
up.
it's not even. They're not eating any beans.
No,
or
I'm
anything.
feeding them
It's just-
kibble.
Yeah,
That's just
exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeding them
You just
Purina.
sprinkle it in caffeine
Yeah.
concentrate.
Yeah, we take a little caffeine pill, snap them open.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about this. The one good part about the India-Pakistan war. Okay, guys.
What was
No
it?
matter who wins, the world's gonna smell a lot better. For a good, you know.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I mean.
I feel like that smell disperses across the world altogether, and then if you clean it up, you take
Inverse
100,000 people out on both sides.
Yeah.
That's
will be.
a lot of dudes who don't wear deodorant going.
That's a lot of less spam calls as well.
Yeah.
I think the world might be a better place.
We'll have a lot of.
West India though.
We won't really have any
Not
click.
gonna get these.
Yeah, they're fighting over Kashmir. It's just like a.
I was gonna say.
It looks like a spot in the Staten Island landfill.
Yeah.
It's just garbage there.
Oh, I thought you meant the shape of it, but yeah, I got it.
No, I was just I was talking
You're
about
just
the,
on your Indian hating tip.
I was just talking about the
all
the plastic containers of empty milk jugs that are floating.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
all 5 continuous viewers are now gone.
Shit.
Nah, man, we're big.
Set me up with an Indian or Pakistani wife.
we got
preferably Pakistani.
self-hating Indians, man. That's what I'm
True,
saying.
good point. Like the Deer Park one.
If you really got problems with us, make a statement.
Yeah.
Comment. You know what?
Yeah.
I got a lot of guys
Right.
coming for my neck, and I'll
Reshare.
gladly put you in your place. Woo! Don't fuck with me, son.
Nope.
Woo!
That
One Sean Nieves versus 100 Indians.
don't.
It's easy work. It's light work. I'm the #1 keyboard warrior on the block.
Yes,
I've
he
been
is.
training.
Mechanically
I've
too.
been training these fingers for years,
He has.
diligently,
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on.
in the
Gang
chat
shit.
rooms, on the forums,
Real shit.
in the game chats,
shit.
man. What
Talk
you
that
know
talk.
about that?
He is pro.
Woo! You ain't ever going to a RuneScape lobby as level 1 and
Mhm.
call a bunch of people pussies.
Mm.
You ain't ever go slapping around people with a rubber chicken in RuneScape lobbies, telling them you ain't worth shit, son.
You
Tell
ain't
'em.
never ran a COD Prestige lobby scam in your life.
Man, you ain't ever scammed someone for some Microsoft points.
1600.
Pussy.
Woo!
Shit.
Man, you out here
Sorry,
playing
I got
mobile
you.
games.
I was almost gonna just.
You out here, I'm playing
You
mobile
out here
games.
playing mobile games, man.
Fuck.
We out here on the console,
Yeah, I hear you. No latency.
paying for subscription services.
Yeah.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
Stealing mama's credit card.
Yup.
Feel me?
Mm-hmm. Tell her I need.
Talk that
I need.
talk.
Y'all
vape.
ever buy a map pack before?
No! Chinatown cardboard.
In your
What's
fucking
up
life.
with that?
Mm-hmm.
I was there, Halo 2,
Tell him.
when they dropped Turf. Them soft modders came out though, out the gates.
Yes, they did, using Mario on the USBs.
No, that's before this action replay era.
Action replay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, using
let's not
AR
get ahead of
action
ourselves.
replay.
I'm dropping my southern
Pokemon
my
walkthrough
southern
walls.
preacher loving video games.
That's a good one though. That's a good guy.
Yeah,
man.
speaking this, talking in the console wars. I'm here to talk about the console wars today.
Mhm. Tell him, preacher.
I'm a veteran.
Yes, sir.
I'm a veteran of the console
Hey,
wars.
man.
What happened? Tell us all,
No,
please.
no,
enlighten us.
I don't like this. I don't like this console war revisionist history that's going on here. Everyone always gives all this praise to Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was some little kid bullshit.
GameCube.
Yeah.
What am I, 7? I don't need a me.
Yeah.
Tell him. GameCube is a demon.
GameCube.
The
and
devil.
the only good game to come out on as a GameCube exclusive, Resident Evil 4. And guess what? They had to put that game on like 3 fucking discs.
3 discs.
You think I'm fucking
separate
around with
Too many.
mid-campaign? You gotta switch a disc out. You
can't.
fucking joking me? I can't. play
Oh
that
my
shit.
God, that's a test from the devil.
But yo, Resident Evil 4. You guys play that game back in the
No,
day?
I do have to fill them on.
Am I too old for you guys? This
Yeah,
is,
you're older than me
2005.
by
yeah.
-1.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
I was around that time. but-
True.
Dude, banger game. Go back and play it.
Emulator.
Only good Resident Evil in my opinion.
4.
Resident Evil 4.
Look at that.
It was game changing. You had like these destructive physics, and you played this dude Leon. You think he was the first one? He was in the first game too.
I believe so.
Yeah, you play him, and you're saving this broad, this rich guy's daughter.
Yeah, tell me
And
more.
the zombie plague takes over like Portugal or some shit.
Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dream.
And I've been saying that should happen for years.
Yeah, for real, man. That's what happens when you decriminalize heroin.
Oh.
Nah, but it was good. You can't move and shoot in the game.
Really?
Like, so when you aim, you stop. So you're like,
Yeah.
and you gotta use,
Oh,
and
I
there's
hate
no
that.
crosshair either. So you gotta use like, that's
Oh,
where
that's
like
fun.
that's where the red dots and shit, like
Yeah.
the lasers and all that.
That's fun. I like that though. With the lack of that, the lack of
Yeah, it was a good game.
mhm.
It was fun in 5th grade. I guess.
I liked combat arms.
I never played Combat
I
Arms.
liked Crossfire.
Yeah, the Chinese Counter-Strike knockoff.
Yes, sir. Played that shit heavy.
Why?
Cause
No one plays it in America except Chinese people that live
That's
in.
who I was playing with. Because it was free.
You're hanging out with Chinese people in LAN cafes in the Lower East Side.
Speaking of that, there is an internet cafe and lounge that I want to go to in South Brooklyn. That is, I think it's called Star Club Lounge. or
Is it a
something.
Russian internet
Yes,
cafe?
yes, and they have unlimited amount of pool tables, like 60.
Can you smoke in there?
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, bring
I
us
sent
there.
it to you on Instagram like days ago.
Wait, so you could smoke inside there?
Definitely.
How do you know definitely?
Because I'm gonna send you it. I know in Albania, we still have to go to that Albanian coffee spot where you can smoke inside.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we have to go
Where,
to that.
what neighborhood's that in?
Arthur Avenue, Little Italy. Well, Little Albania, same shit.
Oh, it's a spot in Little Italy you can smoke in?
Yeah, I promise
Damn,
you.
I should bring a date there. That would be a really funny date
You
spot.
should.
As you just rip darts in her face.
I just rip darts
exactly.
and have a black coffee, and I'd be like,
I hope
"Dude,
you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
like, you know, I'm a real New Yorker.
I'm about to take the fattest shit of my life.
I'd be like, I know you're lying about your age, Kristen.
Mhm.
You're not 26, you're 33.
You old bitch.
It's a good idea.
You should have got that Botox earlier, bitch.
Star
And those
Lounge.
fillers are not hitting, honey.
We got
Yeah,
to
those
Luna
lip
Cafe,
fillers
though.
are
Sure
not
do.
it. Yeah, I turn into a sassy gay. Who did your work? You're gonna need a refund. That shit's awful. I got a doctor for you. He'll fix you up.
Yeah.
Your
Start
lip
sa-
fillers are busted.
I start sounding like Tim Dillon.
Your titties are lopsided.
Star Lounge.
We got to go to Luna Cafe. That's the place in the Bronx. And also shout out Williamsbridge Coffee, $2 espressos.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I think it's in
Just don't
Allerton,
see
the
it
Bronx.
nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Should I comment? Hey, can I smoke in here?
On your account.
Why not on your account?
Because I want to follow them legitimately for pool reasons, billiards.
Hey, you're that kid that commented on our Instagram.
Look at their reels and tell me why I followed right away.
Because they're Russian as fuck.
Well, yeah.
They're like Dagestani Russian. though.
Exactly. Caucasian. Real Caucasian.
As they're just hitting bullshit.
Yeah,
It's just Dagestanis playing billiards.
That sounds like a great time, isn't it?
Oh, like the Muzzy,
yeah.
the Muzzy Russians.
Yes,
the
the
Muzzy
Mushins. Yes.
Muzzy was.
Muzzy Wuzzy Wuzzy bears.
Yes. Mohammed above.
They've all just got mean double leg takedowns.
Ramsey, when did you get inked up?
Is that a
I've
poison
had
in the
this
well
for a
tattoo?
while. No.
Did you get that at 18? Were you like, I need to get? 10?
It looks like something that I'd get at 18, but I think it was 25.
Nice.
In Miami.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
you're like, bro, I'm in Miami. I
Classic
gotta get a
choice.
tattoo right now.
I wish it was that cool. I was living in Tampa, and I was like, I'm getting this tattoo. And I think this guy was like, this was right when the building collapsed in Miami.
Yeah.
I was like right across
Oh.
from the street from it.
Whoa.
I drove like 4 hours from Tampa to Miami.
Yeah.
Got tatted, and because it was the night of Rolling Loud, I couldn't get a hotel, so I had to drive back that night.
No.
Was your arm sore? You have it all wrapped up.
And I was in the like thing, like I made like a joke about the building collapse, and the guy like laughed, and I tried to make another while his like girl was around. And he's like, no, our friends were in that.
That's
funny.
funny.
Boris, he's sick. He's actually
Dude,
fucking.
Is he Russian?
Don't do.
I forgot what the fuck he is. He's not. He wasn't American, but he's got like a lot of passports over a lot of places.
Dope.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
a
hiring?
passport bro.
Dude, I don't know. Fucking.
I would love to be a passport bro.
Boris. Yeah, he posted my shit at first and then deleted it. So it wasn't that made me a little nervous.
Yeah,
it wasn't getting enough love on the
Yeah,
gram.
I was like, oh fuck.
Speaking of that, the fucking Russian guy, famous guy interviewer, who's like, "How much do you make in New York City?"
yeah.
He never uploaded my video. I'm very upset.
'Cause you make
Suleiman-
$0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him that in the video. He was like, "What's your monthly budget?" I was like, $1,300 a month. And I was serious. He's like, "You're the happiest person I've ever interviewed." I was like, "Value every second." That's what I told him.
He should have fucking
Upload
blew
that
up.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Suleiman, all that stuff, or
But he
whatever the
doesn't
hell his
fucking
name
help
is.
his capitalist pig views.
Correct. He said women
go
get
to
more
the
views. He
list.
told me. Let's go to the list. Here, check.
Yeah.
it.
Also, you don't make any money. No one wants to see a guy who makes $0.
They didn't ask me how much I make. You like that YouTube subscription
Dude, Ramsey,
notification?
we're up to number 400.
Yeah, we got a lot since your last episode.
Holy shit.
And like I said, I had 64 ounces of coffee today. So
423.
yeah, 423. We're up there.
Wow. Did you do anything special for 420?
Check it.
Hitler's birthday?
Yeah. I went to art school. I started a painting. I started mediocre classical painting.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I love when really racist people post pictures that like Hitler painted, but
And then other
what?
artists.
Oh
and
my
then they post like a picture of
God.
Picasso, and they're
Yeah.
like, "So you're telling me this isn't a museum?
even look real.
This doesn't even have any skill at all. This is not real at all.
Yeah.
Look at this." And then you're like, "This is dog shit realism."
Yeah.
You want to see what Hitler was trying to do, and then you post a picture of a guy who got into the school he was trying to get into, and it was like makes him look like this makes him look like a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
It's like your painting versus Bob Ross's.
Yeah, dude.
Not even close.
No,
I rehung my painting today that my art teacher.
Does weed 420? Does weed improve or worsen your romantic immunity? What?
The fuck does that even mean?
What does that mean?
It's like a Drake reference. Romantic immunity. Fuck 'em. Like, you know how girls, like, I feel like I run into more girls that hate on weed than the girls that like
women
weed.
hate weed.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be a big smoker. I started smoking in middle school all the way through like
Yeah.
my senior year of college, and then I would stop. I think I just got over.
Hey Travis, you want to hear the real reason? Women hate weed because when you smoke weed, you don't want to go to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah,
You're not gonna take the shorty to the aquarium when you can smoke a blunt with your friend and go to Taco Bell.
I guess you're right.
You know,
Yeah.
one's way funner than the other, and they know that,
Yeah,
and they don't like that. They don't like a man. They don't like to see a man having more fun than them.
That could be the reason.
That's it. That's really it, dude.
All right, well, another number. Yeah, pick
Dude,
another number. He's
I'm-
he solved it.
Dude,
Psychosexual therapist.
Yeah, I'm a philosopher, man.
the fuck.
Yeah, come on, man. Think about it for a second. It's a straight line here, bro.
Random number just popped in my head. 337.
337. Maybe we've done this one before. I
Maybe.
feel like we have.
That's why I'll try to pick higher numbers because I want.
Nope. Couples that met online are always obvious because of the height difference, and they're always mad, desperate, and held hands with each other. Travis, you're sounding like a real incel right now. You're like, there's a large height difference, and they hold hands a lot.
I don't know, but the height difference thing was funny to me. Not from anything, just because I can imagine, just like, how many people are fucking scheming on there, and all of a sudden putting 6 foot and they're like 5'8", and then they pull one tall bitch.
Yeah, like it's always like a 5'1" girl and a 6'3" guy.
No, that's what he's talking about.
Okay,
because the really short chicks will still filter for like a 6 foot tall
and you
dude.
they can't meet each other.
I'm 5'11", but I put my shit at 6 foot.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Like,
I put my
it's
shit at 5'10". I'm like 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm boosting the numbers a
I
little.
had to take it. I used to be 6'1" on there.
No,
I
but
had to
that
put
was
it at
literally
6.
all. That was literally the relationship. Like
Yeah.
I was just in. It was like we were holding hands the whole time. Made out in multiple parking lots. Like it was like high school shit.
I'm
And
talking.
we even both went like, I hate like doing this, and we were just like, yeah, but fucking, I have no other clue what I'm doing right now.
I'm talking about like when you could see that they met online, because
Yeah.
otherwise there would have been some height, like a 6'6" guy is
No, I
not
think-
talking to a 5'1"
Yeah.
girl in a bar.
Yeah, 'cause it
Shaquille
just
O'Neal
looks
might.
weird.
Shaquille O'Neal
I'm
loves-
talking about fucking
Shaquille
Soho
O'Neal's-
Kyle.
Shaquille O'Neal has a track record of banging short bitches.
So do I.
Do you?
No.
You love a short?
No,
you love a
I
short
don't know
woman?
why I said that instinctively. No, I don't.
I've,
I
I like a
I've
short
engaged
chick.
with multiple college power forwards.
Lucky
Nice.
man. Fuck
Just backing me down in the paint. all the time.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I love a good glass cleaner. Just fucking back to the
True.
basket.
Speaking of our good friend Kyle, he's a fan of the tall women.
Yeah,
He's a fan of climbing.
me. Yeah. He loves those mountains.
Yeah.
man.
I like those bits from him. He
Yeah.
doesn't use them anymore, but
Yeah, he doesn't, but he should write more
back,
stuff on
yeah.
that. There's meat on that bone.
yeah, there's something there.
Yeah.
There's still meat on this
Because
bone.
who
And
doesn't?
that Cameron Brink.
Because there's something funny about being like, hey,
Just a little guy, fucking tall girl.
yeah, just being like, I love a tall chick. I just love a chick that can like reach the top shelf.
Yeah.
I like being eye contact with them, like eye level almost.
I think that's
That's
my
what
best
it
angle.
is. Oh yeah, makes sense.
Eye
I'm like
contact with some
Because it just
titties.
keeps working. I'm
Oh,
like,
true.
it's because they're like, and I think my underneath
Yeah,
angle,
makes sense.
awful.
Yeah, 'cause they just see
they're
this.
seeing too much fucking double chin.
Yeah.
Right here, they don't get it as much.
Understand.
My face is round
Yeah.
enough that it blocks
Mhm.
it out.
There you go.
That's plausible. Because I don't want to look down at them either.
No.
Because I'm like, you little bitch.
But I do hate it when you're like fucking hooking up and then they like grab the back of your head. She like palmed
Palm
my
it?
head.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is not. This is an NCAA tournament.
Did you meet her selling comedy tickets? Was she a stud?
No, I met. This was in college. She bumped into me in a bar,
Aw.
but like purposely like bumped in. Like it was very obvious. She just like fucking. I was
That's a
like,
good move.
Fuck, like
Try that.
Yeah,
man.
she was big. So
She
Oh, yeah?
posted you up. She hit you with the dream shake.
What shoes was she
She did a
rocking?
spin move.
She faked left. I went right, and it was love from then on.
Love at first sight.
Sweetheart, God bless.
She faked left, I faked right. All I knew it was love at first sight. I
Alright,
fell in
I'm
love
getting
with a
a
baller
drink really
bitch.
quick.
He's getting a drink,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get it out the sink.
Want to do like a half hour more?
Yeah.
Boom!
Like an hour 15.
Look at that. This episode is brought to you by Luna Cafe, Arthur Avenue. Would you like to smoke a cigarette while you sip on a relaxing, beautiful coffee, while Albanian princess serves you your coffee, and you're feeling like you're on top of the world as you sip and dine like a
And
king?
Russian men exchange humans.
That's at the business next door. This is just Albanian peace.
You know they're fucking selling their traffic.
Yeah,
Would you sell
buddy.
humans?
Yo, we hitting the
Phase.
diner after this?
I'm super
you down, Ramsey?
I'm down.
Diner?
Beautiful.
I got nothing to do tomorrow.
Let's go. I'm working
Me
from
neither.
home tomorrow.
Me too.
I'm lucky. I got a meeting on the island, so I don't have to go into the city.
That's dope.
It's beautiful for me. But I'm still going into the
Day
city. I
off.
gotta do open mics. I got
Yeah.
Grind.
You gotta
the
grind.
grind. The grind does not fucking
You got to
stop
swipe
here.
on Tinder
Real
too.
comedy shit.
Dude, I got a thumb injury from swiping hard.
Yeah, I can't swipe around here, man. And
I've been swiping so
Listen,
hard, my thumb's
listen.
bruised.
Hinges is really hurting me right now.
Damn,
you
dude.
see this? You hit the stop sign. That you hit a limit. They go, nah, man. You got more than 8 open conversations. You can't be macking bitches this
I
hard.
was on a run when I started. That's why I'm deleting it again. I'm gonna give it like a month and come back.
Yeah.
So when I first started, dude, I went on a like spree.
Keep the Hall of Fame tear. You can show Travis. Travis can guide you through it.
yeah, he's fucking killing it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And they're like
hidden 62 flex. You know what? I delete mine because I'm so embarrassed to myself when I see what I write to these girls, and I delete it.
I have like 20 hidden conversations.
Yeah, no, I straight up unmatch for no reason.
I don't even care.
No,
I
'cause I'm
don't.
so
I never
embarrassed.
say any. All my conversations are so bland. They're
I
just
always
so
see
dry.
the same thing. It's at 3:30 a.m. Yo, I'm in Manhattan. What's up? Yo, I'm in Brooklyn. Where you at?
That's a recipe to get unmatched. You can't be saying that
I
stuff.
be throwing that shit out there.
These are respectful women. You got to be respectful.
Loki, I'm just gonna fucking go through these later and
Yeah, Ramsey's just
pick
gonna.
up game.
Yeah,
check out my. Check out
'Cause
the.
I thought I was on fire when I got like 9 numbers. Like I thought
Yeah.
I was cooking. This man has
I know he's
he has
dominating.
21 active conversations.
Yes, I don't even have one. Look at what mine say. Read these out loud. Don't check them, please.
All right, what's up Friday? A, but A is spelled with E with an accent.
Those are my 2 conversations on here.
I mean, listen, they look good though.
Travis
No,
also noticed Travis has only foreign women.
As you say that,
So, I noticed that
Oh,
immediately. It was
yeah.
you saw it.
My choice is a bit different than Travis. I'm more a fan of the domestic.
yeah.
Oh, I can't.
You want trad wife?
I'm you know, we have it here.
Yeah.
Why do I need to shop elsewhere? You know,
Yeah.
it's made in
He's
America.
using the passport feature.
Yeah.
Read my shit too. This is read this out loud so they can know what I'm doing.
I go crazy for a cappuccino, no sugar, ASAP, whenever. I feel like it got weirdly aggressive at the end for
That's
that.
me.
ASAP, whenever. Like,
I
I
probably
feel like
wrote
you-
it high
and
on
I feel like
coffee.
you have random like foreign chicks that'll be like, okay, let's get
Yeah,
coffee.
I do all the time.
yeah,
Every
that
week.
was like, and then the next one, you should not go out with me if you only speak English.
Yeah. Oh, I know that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you have that? That's the worst one.
It's the most blunt and direct way I can say it.
Bitch, if we're not speaking at least 3 different languages, you just cut off
Bitch, I
90%
want-
of
I
Americans.
want you moaning in a romance language.
Yeah, I have no romantic skills in English. 0. I'll tell a good story after
but
this.
that's good for a chick who doesn't speak another language because you start speaking Spanish or
And then
French.
they
or
like me?
Yeah, because they don't know what you're saying. It's just
So
hot.
big, I
You like,
espero que te muera
Yeah,
mañana para que yo
exactly.
consiga la
Yeah, and then you-
riqueza, mami.
you act like a real Spanish dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I just did, yeah. That's why I wore this today.
You act like a real goofy European.
Mhm.
They love that stuff.
What else I got?
I want someone who will hit me up at 2 a.m.
Am I lying?
You're searching for a made up woman.
Yeah.
You're searching
Look
for
at my photos. Look at the bottom 3 photos, by the way. Yeah, my shit is not that good.
this last picture is so old.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you took it.
This last picture has to be a decade old.
It is 100% more than that. Yeah.
That's also why maybe you shouldn't use
Like, why is this child
with a
trying?
fucking grandma. What do I have on?
This child will only fuck me at 2 a.m. and if I speak fucking
his
Portuguese.
his best pictures from a decade ago.
I'll be honest, phenomenal photo.
Thank you. With a comeback kid shirt, by the way. Like that helps the
fucking
women.
comeback
Yeah,
kid.
that finds them.
Yeah, coming it back.
Oh man, yeah. I guess I gotta change that profile up. That's what that looking like.
We'll
So
do,
many
we'll do
newer
a boot-
photos.
We'll go through the Sean Nieves boot camp.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
copy his photos.
Oh, here, you guys want to go through the account?
Yeah, let me copy your photos.
This is my backup account because I had to change it up a little bit after I got banned.
After
you know,
that, yeah.
couldn't reuse pictures. Had to
Yeah.
change the answers. up a
Great
little.
first photo.
Yeah,
Phenomenal. Smoking a cigarette in Ireland.
Oh yes, I remember this
I was,
quirky
half
one.
my pictures I'm smoking
Together we
cigarettes.
could
Plan an art heist. That's quirky. It works.
I fucking love it though.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good.
The real
just
answer is
funny
rob a
enough.
bank.
Yeah.
Rob a bank is
See, how do
Rob
you have
Bank's
so
preferred.
much luck, man?
Couldn't
You say
read-
art heist, you get the artsy.
No. It would be rob a bank, but that account got banned. I
she
have
had
to change the
it.
answer. Don't want to get picked up by the algorithm.
This might be the difference. I have cannabis, yes. You have cannabis sometimes.
Yeah, no, just put everything as sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're like, oh, you don't actually do it, except the drug one. Put the drug one as no, because
No.
everyone pretends they don't do drugs.
I have no.
No, or you
I
just
don't
do,
drugs.
or you do what the chicks in the city do, whereas they just leave it blank when they do it.
I hide it.
So if they smoke
Oh,
cigarettes or they
true.
smoke weed, they just leave that blank.
Wow, you didn't know?
I hide the drugs part. 'Cause I'm just like,
No, yeah, well, I just assume they all do.
I won't
drugs.
do it around you. Oh.
Yeah.
I have a me on stage one. Should I?
Oh yeah, got.
Yeah, I
Classic.
added.
That's
I
a
added
class. That's
couple
like
of
10 years
meals.
old, isn't it?
No, that's
5
like
years old.
That's not even
1 year old.
less than 6 months old.
Shit. Ollie up a curb.
Yeah.
Smart.
They used to say kickflip,
Beef.
but
This shows that you go to the gym.
No, that shows like golf.
Oh fuck. Lifting heavy and there's you at the
Yeah.
smart. I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't have that. 'Cause that is not relaxation to me. I took this photo. This is a gas one. That's a good one
Which
at the
one?
end.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
a model one.
You see, I had to keep. You have to get a suit photo. You see,
Fuck. I
another-
have that, except
Yeah.
it's me. in
another
the
good one.
Roosevelt Field
Another.
Ball
I'm missing.
The problem is my suit photos me like 60 pounds ago.
But this
so.
this account's not optimized perfectly. You know, I could add an action video. I could have add a video of me skateboarding.
Ah,
Yeah, and
also-
smart.
Group photo with a girl in the friend group.
So they
Yeah.
know you can trust.
So
Yeah.
They could trust
Like,
you.
important-
there's at
important
least
stuff.
one-
Important stuff here, guys.
there's at least one.
Should I
we'll
use this one?
tolerate. Fuck yeah, dude.
yes. Put that in there.
Me with
Yeah.
the
That-
the
tell 'em
lip
about
box
how
juke.
you-
That should be your last picture on the
And
profile.
tell them how skilled you are with a katana.
Yeah, that should be your last picture on the profile, and
What should I?
and put your you would like to brag about your katana.
No, that's a Jewish hat.
I know, but
but
that's
it just
funny.
gives off. I've mastered the art of the blade.
Yeah, just be like, I'm also nasty at wielding a katana.
You should go out with me if you're looking for protection.
Yeah,
because
put
I've
those
mastered
put
the art
those
of the
pictures in.
I use this.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, but your life
Yeah.
goal is to be what grew from Despicable Me. You're like shaped like him there.
I saw that movie in fucking Spain.
Why your legs look so long there?
'Cause they are. I have them all the way up to the pants.
Boy.
I have this suit. This is a Primark. This is my first ever suit I've ever had in my
Yeah, Travis
life.
has never owned a suit before.
This is my first
When
one.
did you get it?
A month ago guess what? For a job that they found out I was lying about my catering experience.
yeah, bro. They asked him a question. He couldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Like the order of the. How do you set
how
a
do you
table?
hold plates?
So like, how do you set a table?
That's what it was.
And he couldn't answer the order.
I answered it completely wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, spoon, knife, fork? I don't know what it was. And they're like, all right, well, we apologize, but we will not continue forward.
Spoon knife. That's so wrong.
I didn't know.
I think that's backwards.
See,
It's
I
like
don't know.
entirely backwards.
I don't know.
I've got
I got
those, so I
CTE.
couldn't give you- Sorry,
I don't think CTE is a valid excuse for not being able to set a table.
I had a
There's-
bad catering accident.
Yeah, I should tell him that.
There's
I was
guys
really the king of the temple, though.
There's guys that were having severe Vietnam flashbacks able to set a table.
Shit, I can't.
Yeah, there's guys that
Michael J.
there's guys that lived through the siege of Fallujah.
Yo, want to hear a real Navy story that I was told?
Yeah.
This guy who is in prison now, so he's not going to see this.
No, he might.
No,
they,
he's
they,
not.
they have internet in prison, but he can't do anything.
Well, I hope
Yeah,
you see this.
he'll
'Cause
never
shout
get
out. But regardless, he told me that
Wait,
he
hold- actually-
impregnated Med. What were you going to say?
You guys hear about Torey Lanez getting stabbed up in
Yeah,
prison?
of course,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They trying to kill him, man.
Well, and then now
They-
the
they put-
bodyguard came out.
They
and
put
said,
they put a hit on him because the evidence could come out that my man is innocent.
Well, did you see the bodyguard came out and said,
Why would a thug be carrying a 22? That's a woman's gun.
How you know
Yeah,
it
that's
ain't
a
Torey
woman's gun.
Lanez, by the way.
That's a woman's gun if I ever heard it.
"That's a bitch. Guy.
You know Torey Lanez is staying strapped with a Glock, maybe a 45.
Keep that shit on."
You know he keep that
He's
exactly.
a smart man.
He won't have a 22. He's a rapper.
You're right. He would have an M40
A rap-
A3.
I feel like a rapper would get
Quickscope.
bullied more for having a 22 on him than having no gun.
Yeah.
I should pull up with the
You know,
R7.
having no
and,
gun-
and he's at least Canadian. He could get away with
Yeah,
it.
having no guns hard. Having
Yeah.
a 22 is like, oh, you're a woman.
Yeah.
You
No,
a little girl.
The bodyguard came out and said that it was today
Yeah.
that it was the friend that shot her, not
Yeah.
not Torey.
That's what the story's been
And
the
that
entire
Torey,
time.
like, tried to stop her.
Yeah, they had some corrupt judges.
It does
and
seem
shit.
like some weird timing though for the bodyguard to now be like, "Oh, now I have a conscience after him getting stabbed 14 times." But when he's in jail for multiple years, it was completely fine.
Well, there's probably a lot of more. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's like, hey, I don't want the guy dead.
Oh, I just wanted him to lose fucking 10 years off his life, not a collapse lung and 14 in the fucking chest
True.
by a comb that's been shaved into a knife.
I want to know what Kylie Jenner had to say to them to kick out a bunch of unruly rappers.
Yeah.
Out of- that's the story.
She
It was
was
a
there, too.
Jenner part. It was a Kardashian party that happened after. So they got kicked out for wilding too hard. They were sipping
Yeah.
that Henny.
Okay.
They were yacked up. You feel me?
Understand.
Ride the
So
boat.
speaking of yacked up, this guy was yakking up Japanese women. He told me in the Navy, and he said everyone was doing it. That is very normal. This is literally less than 10
He was just
years ago.
impregnating them? Is
Yeah,
what you're
he said
saying?
he said his whole squad was doing this, and he said it was apparently like a tradition for the U.S. Navy.
Yeah, they bang Japanese
impregnated
ladies by
Japanese
base
women.
camp. Yes.
And he was telling me this with complete like, don't tell anyone.
Impregnate.
No, I'm sure they get abortions because you don't see a bunch of white Japanese kids running around.
Yeah.
The baby,
That'd be
How would the
dishonorable.
parents feel?
That'd be
the baby
dishonorable.
comes
Yeah.
out immediately.
Yeah.
Seppuku,
Japan has a
abortion.
Japan has a birthing problem. Japan has a birth rate problem.
Yeah, it
You
goes
think-
lower, right?
You think they're just having?
They wouldn't abort.
No, but they wouldn't. They're just not having kids. Like I don't think he was knocking them up.
Should I put my Tinder
Well,
location?
I think-
also Japanese men are like a little
a
fucking.
little too small.
Yeah.
I think he was.
tiny.
I think he was just a Marine and he was banging
Yeah.
nutting in
I think they were
Japanese
just like,
chicks.
oh wow.
The
And
way
he's
he was
just
telling
like,
me this shit.
you know,
I
I'm
don't
a Marine, so my swimmers are really strong. You know, I only need to nut in a chick
It's in
once,
the genes.
and it's just automatically pregnant. That's how it is. You know.
Oh yeah,
it's
true. Good
basically
point.
a
They were just
coin
coming
flip.
inside them. Who knows if they were actually?
You don't
pregnant
fucking
then.
know.
You're right.
It's-
What the fuck?
yeah.
You stick around and find
They're
out.
not hanging around
good
them.
point.
Maybe he's getting pictures sent.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
It's like when you adopt a panda.
Oh yeah, you're right. Here's Hachiko. That's
This is Ling Ling. He's
He's
getting
43
big and
now.
strong.
a lot
he
of
loves to swim
Philippines.
just like his father.
That's why Japan all picked up baseball.
Wait.
They want to meet their
Yes.
fathers. Yeah.
Maybe I
Like one
should
day
join
I'll
the
make it
Navy.
to America.
I meet you, Daddy.
Daddy, I will play for
I
Dodger.
will make more money than you. They got more money than their dads. In the end, the
Yeah.
joke's on them. Is that Adam Sandler?
Isn't that how it always works?
You know where Adam Sandler lives. brother.
Crosby Street.
I like how you sang his address.
187.
Crosby Street. You got infinitely more fruity.
I know, you're right, I did.
You turn into a theater kid
Yeah,
real quick.
that's the gayest thing a man can do. Is start singing.
Just his first reaction
Yeah.
is to say.
Pero si canto en
I
español es romántico.
I got a story to share with you guys.
Pues dime.
After the podcast, I can't share sensitive information.
So I impregnated this bitch.
So I went to Japan and I was in the Navy.
so
So he was down in that story so hard. No, dude, how? What? That doesn't even make
what?
sense.
Yeah, I just have a kid in every country in Asia. Yeah, that motorbike tour, I was totally not raw dogging all these Asian women.
There's been a weird uptick in Japanese, Puerto Rican, and Irish.
I gotta
They're
check my
all named
cousins
Sean
right
for
now
some
and
reason.
Yeah.
or some variation. What's
Sean
the
and
Japanese
Shauna.
version of John?
No, Sean. They're all just named
Oh,
Sean.
Sean, just Sean, Sean Jr.
Johnny!
Sean son.
Jonari!
Oh man.
Sean Totai.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sean Hai Otani.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were talking about the story that you were going to tell us afterwards.
But
Oh.
that will not be on the podcast.
So, well, this is on different.
Patreon, though, yes.
India.
You're speaking of suits.
Yes.
What's up with Latinos
Uh-huh.
loving red suit shirts? You ever notice that? Anytime,
elegant?
it's always a
know.
minority. It's always a minor. I've never seen a white guy wear a red dress shirt. You know what I mean?
I
Like
feel
a
like I
solid
have.
red dress
Oh,
shirt.
oh, no, I do know.
Yeah.
But that and like
Like-
Italians.
It's
that's what
like
I'm saying.
AT&T store
Italians are
employees.
I will
Hispanic,
say that and
basically.
Italians, yeah. Well,
They love a red suit shirt.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
That's-
And
that-
the black pants, red dress shirt, no tie.
I used to have red sheets.
No, or with a jacket. I saw a dude rocking it with a
Oh, I've
tie.
never seen
Latino rocking red
Black.
dress
It's
shirt.
funny because I would do
with a
this.
tie
I would
and a
100%.
jacket.
Yeah, I would do this. I don't see
Yeah, of course you
anything-
would, Travis.
I don't see any
You're dressed like a Puerto Rican funeral director.
questionable.
Like Chaz Velez.
Yeah.
Gay
I have
Puerto
Velez
Rican.
in my family. Swear to God, legitimately have Velez in my family. Look at that.
Yeah.
Honey, that casket is not gonna do.
Oh, we're talking Bronx Rican.
Oh hell nah. Oh hell
This
nah.
is your relative. You really have to go all out for their funeral.
Why are you talking in Spanish? You
No,
know
yeah.
my son does not speak
You know we
it.
really yo Puerto Ricans love me like we really going all out today. We really bringing our all. We going 110% in.
You want to hear a crazy, sad truth?
What?
I think I told this on an episode, maybe with you, that the last time I went to a Puerto Rican wedding, we smoked a blunt right in front, and it was all old men over the age of 70. And
Was it my family's wedding?
it was at San Juan Funeral Home in Bushwick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, there was a
There was a
wedding at
wedding
at a funeral home?
I said wedding.
Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Before I didn't slip, I want to get married at a funeral home. No, San
It's the
Juan.
beginning of the end, brother. Once you get married, yo, just put me in the casket.
That sounds like
I
some
got nothing
elaborate like Lil Wayne.
That sounds like a joke I'd hear at Paradise.
Kill the pussy. We getting married at the funeral home.
Yo, did you see Lil Wayne's longtime girlfriend's trying to sue him?
Yeah.
Because he just put her on the curb. He just played her. He's like,
It's like, oh, weird. The rapper who talks about playing bitches all the time, and
he's like, haha, yeah.
7 different baby mamas, dude.
I ain't fucking with you, man. I gotta make more room for my skateboard
He
ramps.
told me I was the one.
Fuck fit. Shout out Jacob Harris.
Lick, 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 lick like a lollipop.
You mean the 67-year-old man in leopard print
Just
boots?
autistic, very clearly autistic.
Yeah.
He squints. Why
I
does he
love.
squint?
Shout out to rap.
He can't
Shout out
see
to.
shit ever.
We wouldn't have.
Autism side effect.
We wouldn't have so many of our favorite rappers if it wasn't for the black community and undiagnosed autism.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just be like,
interesting
nah,
to
son,
think
he ain't autistic. He's just slow.
Yeah.
He's just weird like
He's just
that.
a little different.
Man, he just likes carrying around the train toy with him.
Yeah,
man.
that's
That,
just-
that make him safe.
Like fucking little Uzi Vert. Like
Yeah.
the fact he made it through Philly is incredible considering.
Oh,
it's just
dude,
like-
no. That's a genre of black dude in Philly. Is
Oh,
the,
it's
like,
just like
autistic
the autistic
black
like
nerd.
Anime.
Yeah, dude. Even before that shit was popping, like when I was in
Yeah.
college in like 2012, 2013, I remember
Every
one
city's
time
got him.
I was riding the subway
Yeah.
and there was just
Septa.
this black nerdy teenager kid on it. He had like Jinko trip jeans on, like those giant fucking trip pants with like all the belt loops and like the
Yeah.
chains
Just
and
like
shit hanging
emo,
from it.
like-
He looked like he was out of 2003. He had a
Yeah.
Slipknot shirt on with like
New Metal King. Go
with the
off.
long sleeve Slipknot t-shirt with the long sleeve t-shirt underneath.
White.
But the
Yeah.
t-shirt had a hole for his thumb, so he could pull the shirt long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had an Invader Zim beanie on
Fucking sick. Dude.
and fucking skull candies.
Yeah.
Respect.
And he was singing System of a Down to us. He was like, "Yo,
Fuck
I fuck
song.
with," he was like, "Yo, you guys fucking chop suey."
Okay. I was hoping
Yeah.
it was a deep cut.
No, it wasn't. It was just he was just
Or
bumping.
the parody.
don't.
The
No,
parody
he,
link.
don't.
he
Yeah,
he didn't. No, he
They're
very
not like
clearly.
that
Yeah,
into
you're
it.
right.
It's
He
always
was a
like
hot
the
topic
hit.
shirt
Yeah,
fire.
no, he's like, yeah, he's getting bullied for this regardless.
Yeah.
so like,
no, so it might as well.
he's
be-
half in it. Yeah.
Understand.
Until he gets beat up once, and then he's fully in. He's like,
Yeah.
man, fuck that.
Yeah, I really like this band.
I'm joining.
I fucking love Blink 182.
Yeah, yeah. Yo,
You know what's the problem with all these?
that was the thing on TikTok a couple years ago. All these like SoundCloud rappers started.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, they were starting like pop punk groups.
Kevin
Oh,
Gates like
God,
loved
I've
like
seen these
randomly
things.
loves like Creed and like Blink 182.
That rocks.
He's like singing. His rendition of like Creed was fucking sick.
He's Puerto Rican, right?
Kevin, I think
don't-
he's
maybe.
he's
He-
some.
I don't know. He's a man of God though. He
Yeah,
started a car
he
with his
is
bare
kind of,
hands.
yeah.
I think he's
He's
Puerto Rican.
unbelievable.
Yo, creo que sí
You ever
Puerto
see him
Rico.
start the car with his bare hands?
No, not yet.
You should look that up, man. He swore.
He's magical.
Do they have it on Telegram?
He rubbed his hand. I'm sure it's on
Yeah,
Telegram.
then I could see it.
He's
You ever see the meme, where the music video where he does the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, the good dance.
And bad people started doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Soccer
done it.
players and shit.
Yeah.
when it just cuts on him and he just goes.
Yeah.
I
He's
just
doing the John Wall
Yeah.
basically, but he's
Yeah.
retarded, so
Wow,
it looks
shout
like
out
hilarious.
number 2,
Kevin
John
Gates.
Yeah,
Wall,
shout out to
man.
John. Oh, I saw
Big
a meme. I
time.
saw a meme today, and it was a dude. It was a dude at like a pool party, and he had a John Wall jersey on, but he also had a sleeve. Yeah, he had a sleeve on,
That's sick.
Covers tattoo.
and people were like, "Look good, play good."
Mhm. Speaking of that, I texted Vinny Ayula today about my Kemba Walker.
Oh, the
Kemba
Sauce
Walker
Boss?
Celtics jersey.
How's
yeah.
the Sauce Boss doing? I'm surprised he's still alive.
Every time I ask him how are you, he doesn't answer me. But every time I text him anything else, he answers me. So that maybe
I'm-
answers
I
your
think-
question. We
Is
should
he-
get him on.
Is he still getting drunk at like
Yeah,
5
yeah.
p.m. happy hours?
Yeah,
every night
absolutely.
with
You know
like-
you're at a
Yeah.
crushing stage in life when you just won't even give a I'm
Oh,
fine.
he,
like,
he made it a semester and he made it like a semester and a half through Oneonta.
Yup. He's
yeah.
a Syracuse
And then,
legend.
and then he was back in Long Island just at like like a Patchogue dive bar at like 4 p.m.
Fuck
for
yeah.
for happy hour with
Fuck
like
yeah.
you know a bar. The
Yes.
type of people that
I
would be.
frequent patch.
He's pulling the Terry McNeely where he's Instagramming himself. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm with this beautiful
It's
woman.
fucking
He
sick,
does.
and it's like some
And the-
mother of two.
Yup.
Yeah, kissing his cheek
18-year-old
because he has a
fucking
bag
SUNY
of blow in
freshman.
his
Yeah.
because he has a bag of blow in his pocket. He
Yeah.
has like a chick hanging on him.
So good.
Yeah.
We should get him on here with a random girl. See how they interact.
Okay.
That would be fun.
We're gonna have my friend Fiona on.
Okay, perfect.
Frogs
I saw her in the
bartender.
DMs. I did.
Yeah. She liked the India Pakistan beef.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you'll be on here.
She's we're gonna do it in the city, I think, this weekend.
Beautiful.
Nice.
From live laugh, not live laugh, love. Do the right thing studios.
Do the Right Thing Studios.
I think
By the
we're
way,
gonna end
Tinder
this.
over there sucks dick. Don't do it in Bed-Stuy. Heavy gentrification.
You got any plugs, Ramsey?
Crackers. I don't think I've got anything to like a show at Red Zone June 14th or something.
Who's on it?
In June, I have no clue right now. I haven't even been getting
Any
the flyer.
actual comics?
Who knows? Well, Mario Bosco was at the last Red
I
Zone.
was
I
gonna
had to
say
follow
that's
Mario
Travis's
Bosco.
favorite.
Yeah, I
Travis
love him.
loves Mario
My friend made a
Bosco.
video with him and didn't tell me about it. Giuseppe DiCecco made a video with him, didn't tell me about
You
it.
would have loved to meet Mario.
Yeah, I told him that.
I had to follow him.
Yeah.
And
You had
Mario
to follow
Bosco-
him?
Yeah,
Did
and
he,
then
did he follow you back?
No, no, on Instagram. I meant like follow him on the show.
Oh,
That was right
That's
after.
hilarious.
So-
Did he crush?
He did good, but he did actually pretty good.
Hey,
Like I was happy to see him do
I'm a
well.
little
So I was like,
Italian
all
guy.
right, you're not just
You
like
know
a fucking
Instagram
But
clip.
then I like immediately got on the mic and was like, yeah, he's been a fucking ventriloquism dummy for 10 years.
Shit.
But he was cool about it. He was very chill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I also discovered that he's a he and not a they.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I called him a they most
That's
of the time. Because it's just like something in my head. I was like, that's I can't
Yeah,
really.
that's what I thought. I thought it was a little lesbian
I was like, I
the entire
can't.
time.
I don't know what you are, so you're a they. Like that's definitely a they.
I thought it was a lesbian. for
Like if
like
there
the
was a
first-
poster for
funny.
they, like I'd put that.
No,
up.
That's
for
so
years, I thought it
funny.
was just a chick.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a chick with short hair, like Italian chick with short hair that like wore a suit.
Yeah, that was like I love
like an Ellen
I thought that's
DeGeneres
what
type.
Italian studs look
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
were just tiny.
Comedy show.
They just
Yeah.
dressed like
So I love
ventriloquism
comedy.
dummies and talked randomly in
I'm
Italian.
an Italian lesbian. You know, I munch on box every once in a while.
I love a little fucking push.
Maria Bosco.
Yeah,
So
good.
that's your plug. June 14.
yeah.
You got more.
I got Red Zone coming up.
You don't want to go
I've got
there.
the.
Don't plug Red Zone.
I'm gonna be.
You
in
know,
a-
no one wants to go there.
honestly,
Isn't that place really luxurious?
Red
yes.
Zone might be the worst place on earth.
No, honestly, fucking round
So loud.
round 2 is probably worse than that, which is I've done. And then what's the fucking other one? There's one other one.
You're
that's
talking
like
to someone who doesn't get booked by.
that. Yeah, my bad.
Is round 2 the one by IKEA? The
That's
place
in Bohemia.
Oh,
It's
in the
by-
same
Brother-
parking lot.
Brother,
That's
I
round one.
do the alternative scene.
Ah, okay.
Indie
Blogspot.
Long Island comedy.
Yeah, I have to
I do-
download your sets on Blogspot.
But
Yeah.
follow me on Instagram, Ramsey_Baker. I post all my shit on there. Eventually we'll start getting some other shit, but I just don't
Yeah.
feel like it right now.
Good
Travis,
man.
what are you plugging?
Ezra Medical Center got an appointment next week on 13th Avenue. Shout out Borough
Okay.
Park.
Yeah.
Also,
What's the place you could smoke in? The coffee
shout out
shop.
Luna Cafe.
Yeah, we gave them a little
Arthur
ad
Avenue,
before.
absolutely.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the first sponsors of the podcast.
I hope so. Shout out
This-
Star Lounge
It's
Bar.
how they're gonna wash all their money from sex trafficking.
Beautiful women. What do you
Eastern
mean?
European women.
And shout out Williamsburg Coffee, $2 Albanian espressos,
Alright.
no tip needed.
How's it
I got
going?
a show coming up at the Rose,
Ooh, that's why I wore this.
Ooh.
Chelsea.
Ooh, which part of
Ci-
Chelsea?
City boy.
It's
Which
the
part?
shitty part, Chelsea.
Oh,
Like,
not 9th Avenue.
no, like fucking Penn Station, Chelsea.
Okay, gotcha.
Like fucking what is it, 30th Street or some shit like that. It
Dope,
sucks.
dope.
Chelsea. I think that's Memorial Day.
Nice.
That Monday. I think that actually was that the 26th.
Are you doing the laugh off?
I signed up for the laugh off.
doing
They
it
didn't
too,
give me a
so.
date because I said
They haven't given the dates yet.
I said sign me up for either. I don't care.
The bad boy of comedy.
Yeah, no. Well, the thing is, it's equal distance for me. They say
Oh.
sign up for the one that's closer to
Closest,
you.
but it's-
They're both like a
You said,
25-minute. I'm like, hey, bro,
I
you
don't
tell
care.
me.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna fucking win
Get
either
me
way.
lit.
I'm
Smart.
coming here to win.
Ooh, you're gonna bring 32
Fucking
people from India.
I'm
Last
here.
year I had to do the Nassau one. This year I'm gonna be.
I did the Suffolk one last year, and I didn't move on, but I didn't bring anyone.
Yeah.
So I think I would try to bring people this year. And
Yeah, that is a good thing though.
I think I could maybe win it, because no offense to open micers on Long Island, but
fucking trash.
there's very few that I think have 5 minutes of good material.
I'm trying to think who
Beagle.
might.
3 times.
Be in it this
Donnie
year.
Roy.
That'll be.
My man Donnie
Is he
Roy
gonna
could
do
win
it?
it. I don't know.
He's a
That would be
guest.
my pick. He won the Butera
Yeah,
contest.
Donnie's good.
He has the tightest
I
five.
think Mario Bosco is gonna win it.
Yeah, well, Mario Bosco's gotten paid governor's spot.
Man, Mario Bosco's
and he's banned.
judging.
He's banned from governors.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, I won't comment on the situation.
That's a no comment.
I'm
but
still hoping for a follow back on Instagram.
Look
at me, I got a fucking tiny suit.
this is going nowhere.
Where did they even make suits like that?
Where does he get his bow ties? For real? Come on.
Fuck.
Children's place. Nah,
All
I
right.
love him. Luna
Mario
Cafe.
Bosco in a bolo
Mario Bosco,
tie. This
love
has
you.
been
I'd fucking
pot of
love
hot
to kiss you, you
coffee.
little fuck.